Osceola Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Tyler and his wife Carolyn are lifelong residents of Osceola and alumni of Osceola High School. Tyler is fighting to make a better Osceola. Tyler is running for re-election to the Osceola City Council, and let's support him in making Osceola prouder, stronger, and better. Osceola Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan wants to remind everyone to get out and vote on November the 3rd. Osceola Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Located at 1460 West Kaiser, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, and they are a member FDIC. You can contact branch manager Greg Reese at 870-622-0400. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation. Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
Osceola City Council member Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Sandra represents the Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2. Sandra spent 35 years volunteering with the youth in our community and promises to keep fighting for a brighter future for us all. Sandra's motto is Prayers for Our City. Sandra is asking for your vote for re-election for Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2 on November 3rd. Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 563-5700. The Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007. Sandbar Grill features certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong Osceola residents and welcome everyone with a smile. Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Superintendent Alfred Hogan and the Osceola School Board wishes all students a great school year. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with an equal opportunity to be successful. The 2020-2021 school year promises to be exciting with reflections of the past, anticipation of the future, and a pure determination to make a difference. The Osceola School District says.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to year 2020-2021 of Osceola Seminole football. Bobby, here we are at Seminole Stadium. We want to welcome everybody watching on the live stream on Facebook and YouTube, and we want to welcome our friends from Crossett. I understand we're going to have a lot of people watching from Crossett here tonight. We want to welcome you to our broadcast, and hope you enjoy the broadcast, enjoy seeing the football game here from Seminole Stadium. And Bobby, here we are, first game of the season. It's a game that we thought would never come, Bobby.
Man, with the COVID-19 world out there, we were really concerned that we wouldn't have a football season this year. But thanks to the governor and to AAA, they've come up with a plan. And as I look out on the crowd and look across the way at the Crossett fans, everyone is abiding by the guidelines set forth by the governor. We've got masks on. We've got some social distancing, unless you're in your household group. And it looks like we're going to have a great season. It's a new time, a new coach, and a new start.
Exactly. And coming in the stadium tonight, they made sure that where our temperatures were checked. They made sure that we saw where the hand sanitizer was at. They've marked off every other row here at Seminole Stadium on our side and the visitors' side. They've taken away the box seats this year just due to the close capacity of what's going on there. So I'm just telling you, the Osceola School District has did a excellent job here tonight of making sure everybody's going by the directives handed down by the governor. And folks, at the end of the day, all we want to do is play football. And if we gotta abide by them directives, that's what we're going to do to get to play football. That's just something that we want done tonight. Folks, I'm being joined here by my partner in crime from Those Guys Media, Bobby Eflin and Michael Eflin. Jay Gonzalez is our engineer. He does a little bit of everything. If we lose something here tonight, folks, just remember,
it's all Jade's
fault because he's pushed a button. Gage Eflin's on the camera tonight. Want to thank Sudbury Radio Sports. They are streaming live on the app here tonight. Ms. Denise back at the station Another year with Miss Denise. She does an excellent job, and we appreciate her keeping us straight on the switchboard back there at Blytheville, and we appreciate Sudbury Radio Sports for allowing us to stream on the Stream app, Sudbury Radio Sports. Bobby, let's talk about the Seminoles and the Crossett Eagles. This is week 0. A lot of people they get it confused. Why is there a week 0? Well, Bobby, week 0 is a time that you can play an extra game, play it early, then you get a bye week to get ready for conference most of the time.
And the week 0 games really kind of took the place of what used to, we used to see with the jamborees. You'd have that jamboree a couple of weeks before the season started and kind of play, a few quarters here and there against multiple teams. And the exhibition style game or the week 0 games really taking the place of that. I think it actually gives the coaches and the teams the opportunity to see what they'll do in a real game setting, not just for a couple of quarters. You find out a lot about your conditioning and the state of your football team playing a football game.
Set this game up here tonight on a Saturday night. Most all games are played on a Friday night, but they want to showcase this game this year. They want to put it on a Saturday night. Crossett Eagles, excellent football team. About 5 hours, what I understand, away from here, so they had a pretty good drive over here today, so the Saturday helped them a whole lot with that. We're the only game in town besides what's happening in Little Rock. There's one football game in Little Rock tonight. Other than that, Osceola getting to play on prime time here with the Crossett Eagles, and Bobby, we're just looking forward to a good football game. And let's talk a little bit about the Crossett Eagles. They are coached by Sean Jackson. Bobby, he's the first-year head coach at Crossett. They're in the 4A8 conference. Both teams are 0-0 on the season because this is week 0. Coach Jackson comes from Camden, Georgia. So he made a pretty good little trek over into Arkansas to head coach the Camden Eagles. Last season, they're 9-4 overall, 7-0 in conference. They were conference champions. Lost to Shiloh Christian in the 4A state semifinals. So that team was a Final Four team from last year. They return a lot of good players for the Camden Eagles. They're going to run a spread on the offense. The quarterback likes to run with the football. He can throw it. He's a dandy. I mean, he's that good. I'm going to tell you, he's going to move from wide receiver over to quarterback. He's going to be an excellent football player, and the Seminoles are going to have their hands full with him tonight. Defense, they're going to run a multiple different defenses. Couldn't get a straight answer on exactly what the defense they are going to run. They're going to run a multiple on defense. They're going to be very good, fly to the ball, tackle very well, big on the line. They're going to be an excellent football team on defense. Team brings back, Bobby, a lot of starters, a lot of experience. We're going to watch players to watch. Number 4, he's quarterback Tyreek Jones Jr., 5'10", 175. As I said, junior. He did move from wide receiver to quarterback, and Bobby, they love the offense to go through him. If he's on, they're clicking at all times.
He is almost a run-first quarterback. He likes to pull the ball down and run the delayed run or almost a quarterback draw, just depending on what the defense is giving him. And this will be a good matchup tonight to see what Coach Carter can dial up for Mr. Jones and keep him back there in the pocket, keep him contained.
Another player is number 12, senior, Lamonte Gillum, 6 foot, 210. He's a defensive end, outside linebacker. He's huge on the defensive side of the ball. One thing Crossett likes to do is play defense, and they're going to use number 12 as one of them players. And also number 56, Nicholas Goodwin. He's a defensive end, 6'1", 240 senior. Plays solid on the outside, and he's going to just gives them another dimension of that defense for Crossett.
Watching them in warm-ups, and they pass the eye test. They're all long. They seem well conditioned. Look like a good, scrappy young bunch of ball players. 56, Goodwin is touted. He's well thought of across the state, and he'll be a handful tonight, whoever's on that side.
4-year Osceola Seminoles, they are coached by Jamie Carter. 3A3 is the conference Seminoles are in. His first season in Osceola, as everybody knows, Robert Hooks moved on to West Memphis to be the head football coach for the West Memphis Blue Devils. And Jamie Carter comes over from Marion, he was the assistant head coach at Marion, defensive coordinator. So it's his first season at Osceola. And Bobby, first game of the season, 2 teams, 2 new head coaches.
It's 2 new head coaches. It's going to be a battle of the first-year head coaches. And I know that fans are worried or they're concerned or they're maybe not worried or concerned, but they're definitely curious about what is Coach Carter going to bring. And in the interview that you and I had with him and the time we spent with him that day and just learning what his philosophy was, you're probably going to see a little bit more of a ball control offense. He wants to play hard-nosed. He wants to play tough football. He wants to control the game. And he's a defensive-minded coach. He's a a coach that comes from Alabama, played in a system that is 3-4 based, and that was the first thing he said to us. We'll be a 3-4 defense, but we will be multiple on the front. So I'm interested. I'm interested and curious. I like defensive football. I want to see what he brings to the table defensively. He has weapons all over the field offensively, and we look at people like Dontaven Littleton and A.J. Harris, and the offense is going to run through those guys. Alton Barnes, who's a senior, got some good time in last year, and was a hard runner. And you look at other seniors like Chris Littleton. Chris is going to be up there on the front with laying down some good blocks, and defensively Chris is a handful. And Terrence Marshall, who's a sophomore that played as a freshman last year when he came over from the 9th grade and just showed out. I mean,
Yep.
the kid came on, and as a freshman he was in the backfield all the time. He was just very disruptive. So you look for those kids to come back and make some noise.
No doubt about it. Osceola 12-2 overall last season, 7-0 in conference champions of 3-3A. Lost in the state championship game last year to Harding Academy, and big season for the Seminoles. Did play for a championship 2 years in a row. Just did not get it done last year. On the offense, we're going to run a spread, read option kind of offense. Quarterback's going to be all on the quarterback on what he sees on the defense, whether he wants to pull it and run with it, or if he wants to hand it off, or if he wants to pull it and throw it. He'll do multiple different things there. On defense, just like Bobby said, we're going to run a 3-4 stack. A lot of times he likes to stack on the outside. Coach Carter is a defensive magician. We'll see what he's going to do here tonight. Bobby, the only thing, Osceola lost some key people at key positions last year, and you're going to have to look for youth to fill the void.
We saw a lot of that last year. Osceola, got ahead in a lot of ball games, so you got to see a lot of the younger kids. I'm not a bit worried about quarterback. Don Taven is, and I said it all last year. You just couldn't ever get tired of an MJ Vance. The guy's just a absolute beast on the football field. But the times that Don Taven came into the ball game, I remember you and I talking about it. Me telling you, the kid's got a cannon. He's laser accurate with the football, and he's got a huge upside, and that's what you're going to see this year. He's no slouch in the running game, but he has weapons to get the ball to, and the offense will run through Dontaven Littleton. It'll be more of a power spread than what we've seen in years past, but it's not lost on me that the athletes are there and the skill set is there to have a very outstanding football season this year.
No doubt about that, Bobby. And Bobby, while we got just a second before the game starts here, let's talk about our sponsors. We want to thank our sponsors. Without them, this could not be possible. And folks, I know that it's been a bad year. I know it has. It's been a year that it's been trying. It's a pandemic year. A lot of people have been fighting for their lives, and it's been a bad year. Hopefully, we're getting to the end of this and maybe getting to come out of it. Everybody's doing their job to get that done, but we want to thank our sponsors because they still stepped up and sponsored Osceola Seminole football on the Seminole Nation YouTube page and Facebook page. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, they're our premier sponsor. They were our premier sponsor last year. They wanted to make sure they were back there again this year, Bobby, and we appreciate Greg Reeves and Taylor Lucius and all of them down there at First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas.
They really came through again this year. They've been proud sponsors and very willing sponsors of those guys' media and Seminole Nation, and a huge part of us being able to put this out so that people that can't be in the stadium can watch the football games. Just can't talk enough about Greg and Taylor and the effort they've put into this.
Our support sponsors this year, Bugmobile of Arkansas. That's James Oscar Gonzalez and Jade and Jacob and everybody up there at Bugmobile. Appreciate them. They were one of the ones that came on as a sponsor when we first started this, and we appreciate them to continue on. Roller Swift Funeral Home, David Tucker and his crew out there at Roller Swift Funeral Home. We appreciate you so much for your sponsorship again this year. Another company that came on at the beginning and helped us get this thing rolling. We got a new sponsor this year, Bobby, and Sandbar Grill. That's Harry and Jeanette Keats. And Bobby, I eat in there quite a few times during the week and on a monthly basis. And I'm going to tell you, great people, Harry and Jeanette Keats, and the food's great. And folks, if you have never been into Sandbar Grill, you're just missing out.
I blame Jeanette for the reason I'm as big as I am. she feeds me way too good. But Harry and Jeanette are good people, and they run a really nice business. They got a really nice, clean restaurant. Reach out to all the folks from Crossett that may be listening in. If you're ever in Osceola again, stop in and see them.
That's right.
They'll take care of you and feed you well.
Osceola School District has been very instrumental in allowing us to call these games here for you on the road and at home. We appreciate them so much, Alfred Hogan and the Osceola School Board, for allowing us to do that. Sandra Brand for City Council, Ward 2, Position 2. You'll see her ad as we go along here through the night. And also Tyler Dunnigan, running for Osceola City Council, Ward 3, Position 2. You'll also see his ad on there. We appreciate them so much for being sponsors of the Seminole Nation. As most of you see, it's teed up. Osceola won the toss and is going to defer to the second half. Seminole is going to approach the ball, and it's going to be a wobbly kick. Seminoles need to try to get on that. Goes out of bounds, and that's going to be a flag. And get a good field position coming up for Crossett, Bobby.
I don't know that was on purpose or not, or if that was designed. There was an opportunity for the Seminole on the outside to recover that football, but we'll find out right now what Coach Carter's installed for his defense. You've got Crossett's going to start on about the 47-yard line. Their own 47-yard line, start toward the south end zone.
That's right. That's great field position there. And two wide receivers to the near side, one to the far side. Got one receiver in the slot. Quarterback is in the shotgun. Seminoles got a man going to move up and play 3 linebackers here, Bobby. That's a different look. There's a snap. Going to give it to the running back. He's trying to find a way out. That's a good job by the Seminole defense. Going to fall forward up to about the 50-yard line. Nevertheless, gain of 3, second 7 for the Eagles.
Yeah, he's hitting the backfield, though, Michael. I see A.J. Harris was in there pretty quick. Coach Carter's got his ends playing back off of the football, off the line of scrimmage a little bit, and he's running that strong safety up, giving him a blitz look.
Same formation, shotgun for the quarterback. Got one man to his right. Going to change the play. And there it's snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw this time. Still looking. Going to throw to the outside. It's complete. But a good job there by the defender. Maybe a gain of 1 yard at the 49. 2 yards. Going to give him to the 48. Gain of 2, Bobby. That's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Crossett Eagles.
That's going to be one of those super sophomores from last year, a super junior this year, A.J. Harris, coming from that end position, playing coverage there and doing an excellent job. One-on-one tackle out in the open. Very good tackle by A.J. Harris. 3rd
down for the Eagles. Quarterback's going to get the ball. He's going to look to throw. He's an underneath screen. He's going to get the 1st down across the 45 down to about the 42-yard line. And be a 1st and 10 for the Crossett Eagles.
A good look by the Eagles there. It's a play-action bubble screen there thrown out to Dwayne Ashford and just got enough. Osceola was there. They just couldn't make the tackle.
No huddle offense. Right back to the line of scrimmage for the Eagles. Running back's going to fall down. That time the quarterback and running back was kind of just not on the same page on who was going to get the ball, and loss of 1 yard for the Eagles.
I don't know who number 15 is. He's not on our list, but he was in position to make the tackle. That play wasn't going to go very far anyway. Running back was trying to make something happen, and the turf monster got him.
2nd and 11. Ball sitting at the about the 42-yard line of Osceola. And there is a snap. Running back's going to have it this time. He's going to follow the quarterback, but they're going to get him in the backfield. He may get back to the line of scrimmage. No, they're going to give him 1 yard up to the 41-yard line. Be 3rd and 10 for Crossett on the delayed handoff.
Another outstanding play by A.J. Harris there, stretching the play out and getting his hands on the quarterback. The quarterback was looking for a block that just couldn't be made, and A.J. got his hands on him, held him up, and got some help there. I'll tell you, Michael, this defense is an attacking defense. Coach Carter's not they're not playing back, laying back, playing protection. They're actually attacking.
There is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's going to go deep. He's got a man behind the line. Number 9, he's going to be complete all the way down. Let's see where he goes out of bounds to about the 4-yard line. 1st and goal for Crossett Eagles. That was we don't have a number 9 on the roster, Bobby.
No.
I'm not sure who it is. We'll check that number and get it.
I can tell you that Nick Charles was in coverage and he got caught looking in the backfield. He was watching the quarterback and got beat deep on the outside.
1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Shotgun formation. They're going to hand it to number 2. He's going to be hit right across the line up to about the 2-yard line. Going to bring up a 2nd down and goal from the 2.
And there's Don Taven showing up on the defensive side with a really solid tackle, good solid form tackle there again, number 15 in the backfield. Looks like it's going to be tough to run the football against the Seminoles this year.
True spread formation, 5 wide receivers set. Watch the quarterback here. He likes to run. Got one man comes into motion. There is a snap. He's going to be a quarterback right across the goal line, and there's a touchdown for the Crossett Eagles. Number 4, Tyreek Jones.
That's so hard for a defense to pick up on that deep in the red zone. It's a read option, show the jet sweep look, and the jet sweep comes across the formation, and the quarterback keeps there. You got to really play assignment football to sniff that one out. Actually, it was a really good defensive series for the Seminoles. I think you get one play, and that gets you.
There's a snap, kick is up, and it is good. 9:25 left in the first quarter. Crossett 7, Osceola 0. We'll take a timeout, be back in 1 minute.
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Located at 1460 West Kaiser, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, and they are a member FDIC. You can contact branch manager Greg Reese at 870-622-0400. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
And we are back here at Seminole Stadium, 7-0. Crossett scores on Osceola, 2-yard touchdown run by Tyreek Jones.
That's set up by the faulty kick, the kickoff, and giving them the good field position, and one pass play, just one busted coverage, catch a cornerback looking in the backfield and get beat on the outside. Other than that, the Seminoles played a real salty defensive series.
There's a high end over end kick. It's going to be taken at about the 11-yard line, across the 15 to the 20, looking for a hole. Going to get across the 25, hit about the 26-yard line, and that's going to be all for the Osceola Seminoles on the kick return. I think it was number 6, Nick Charles, on the return.
Good return, solid return. He looked for an opening, thought he had a hole there for a second, and cut back up inside, and it was filled, but not a bad return at all.
Seminole offense, they will be led out on the field by number 11, Don Taven Littleton, Jr. Saw a lot of him last year when MJ would go down or MJ got hurt in a couple of games. He had to come out. Don Taven Littleton was our quarterback and does an excellent job. Spread formation, one wide receiver to the near side, two wide receivers to the near side, one to the far side. Jonathan Stovall is going to be your running back, and we got a timeout. The referee's all the way over here on the sideline.
What's going on here?
I think they've got something going on with the clock. They're trying to figure it out. And here we go. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Stovall across the 25. The ball's on the ground. We got a fumble on the play, and let's see who's got it.
It's going to be recovered by Crossett.
Yep, Crossett got it. And that turnover is huge deep down in that end of the field.
Looked like that was recovered by number 19, Kamal Williams. I mean, they laid a lick right there on Jonathan. He had a little opening there for just a second. And he got a shoulder right on the ball, and he coughed it up.
Seminoles going to come up big on defense here. Probably turnovers will kill you in a ball game.
They will absolutely destroy you in a ball game, especially your first play out on offense, first play, first series, and you put it on the ground. I'm sure Coach Carter will talk to Jonathan about that.
Two wide receivers to the near side, two to the far side, shotgun formation. Jones is your quarterback. He's got Jackson Moore to his left. And there is snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. He's trying to get away. They've got him for a huge loss. Huge loss all the way back to the 38-yard line. Good job there Bobby, there's number 8, Jonathan Stovall, and
Yeah.
number
Number 54 is not on our list either. But
Golly.
quarterback there was looking to set up a screen, and it just never materialized, and he was stuck. And it was an excellent pursuit by Jonathan Stovall, number 54 for the Seminoles. And the ball snapped, shotgun snap. It's a little bubble screen to number 9 for Crossett. It's only going to gain about a yard. Folks, I think we've lost the radio feed. Michael's trying to take care of that with the station. But we've got about a yard. It looks like third and about 21 for Crossett. Tyreek Jones is your quarterback in the shotgun formation. He's got Jackson Moore to his right, 4 wide receivers. Osceola still in the 3-man front. Snap, look to throw. Going deep down the right side. And that is knocked down by the Seminoles. Double coverage there. Dontaven Littleton and Jaden Brown in coverage there. Pass was intended for number 6, Dwayne Ashford. Seminoles do a good job in pass defense right there. And looks like we're going to see a punt from the Crossett Eagles. Number 3 for Crossett, Denzel Watkins, is back.
Yes, ma'am.
And
That's
we're
fine.
set to punt. 4th and about 21 for the Crossett Eagles. This ball snap. Here's the punt. It's a deep punt. Fair catch called for by Nick Charles. He secures the catch at the 12-yard line of the Seminoles, and Osceola does a good job there of standing tall on defense, making up for that turnover.
And Seminole fans, you hear me on the live stream. We lost the radio, so we had to go back and get the radio sports app, and we are back on that. Sorry for that delay. Bobby, that was a good job on defense there. It was all set up by the big sack on first down.
Exactly. That screenplay was torn apart by the defensive front of the Seminoles, and Jonathan Stovall makes up for that fumble and gets in the backfield, drops the quarterback for a huge loss, and takes him out of tempo and takes him out of rhythm. And they do a good job and get the football back. That's about the best you can ask for, where that football was fumbled on the field and that response by the Seminole defense.
Referee's down here talking to Coach Carter. Really not sure what that problem is, but we've had a couple of times that he's come and talked to Coach Carter. Now the linesman's talking to him. He's pointing. I don't know if we've got a flag that we missed or really what it is. You're seeing exactly what we're seeing, so.
I don't know what the discussion's about, but it continues.
No flag. So they're going to move the ball. I mean, the ball's going to be at the 12-yard line, and we're going to have offense for the Osceola Seminoles. Really don't know what the flag was for.
I don't know if it was some type of sideline infraction
It is.
or what it was.
You can see the coaches are pushing them back, so it's got to be
Right.
something with the sideline. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers set. There's a snap. Don Taven's going to come to the right, then he comes back up the middle, going to get maybe back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to give him a little bit, maybe 1 yard, be 2nd and 9 for Osceola.
It was just a quarterback power there, and Don Taven had just a little opening there for just a second. Got shut down really quick by number 52, Levi Taylor. That front of Crossett, they're playing almost a 4 front. That's a large group of young men. They're not small kids by any stretch of the imagination. They're getting some pretty good push.
2nd down for Osceola, 2nd and 9, deep in their own territory. Shotgun formation, Lewison's the quarterback. There's a snap. Now he's going to run off to his left, going to go up the middle. Good job by the defensive end from Crossett, forcing him inside. He's going to get 1 yard up to the 15, be 3rd down and 8 for Osceola.
It was a good tackle by the defensive Crossett. They're playing the read option well. It's number 70 of Crossett. We don't have his name either. It looks like we got some number problems for both teams.
Yeah, and but you know, Bobby, that's the rosters they give us. So that's a shame.
That's all we can do
You know,
is what we got.
Sometimes they change numbers. I don't know.
That may not be a 70. That may be a 10. I
Yeah.
might be the one that's got the problem.
And there is a snap, fumbled on the play. Don Taven's going to pick it up, goes across the 15 up to the 17-yard line. It's going to bring up a fourth down, fourth and about 6.
It's a fumbled snap there by Don Taven. Got the tempo of the play off and the rhythm of the play, and he just had to pick it up. That's the athleticism he brings to the field, the ability to get that ball up and make something positive out of it. The Seminoles are going to have to punt here.
Fourth down, 5:10 left in the first quarter, 7-0. Crossett leading Osceola. Got one man coming on late. And Osceola's going to take they're going to say Crossett's going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. You'll listen to Osceola Seminole football on the Sudbury Radio Sports app. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation.
Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 563-5700. The Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007. Sandbar Grill features certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong Osceola residents.
And welcome back, Seminole fans, to Seminole Stadium. 5:02 left in the first quarter. 7-0. Crossett leads Osceola. Crossett, Bobby, took a timeout there on defense, and Osceola's going to punt the football.
I think they were a little concerned about the formation and the subbing of players that was going on right there, and thought maybe they might be going to see a fake. Just wanted to take a timeout to prepare for that eventuality or that possibility. I tell you, Michael, we're seeing an Osceola football team that the defense is ahead of the offense. The defense looks squared away and playing well, and the offense looks like they're trying to search for an identity right now.
Anthony Harris Jr. is going to kick for Osceola. Number 2, Jackson Moore is deep. That's a wobbly end-over-end kick. It's going to hit it to 45, go across the 40, go across the 45, across the 40. Not a bad punt there, Bobby,
Great
all the way
roll.
down to the 32-yard line of Crossett. And it'll be their ball, 1st and 10.
A great roll there by A.J. Harris. Good punt.
Folks, while we got just a minute, we want to thank everybody for watching our live stream on the Seminole Nation Facebook and YouTube page. Give us a shout out there. We'll try to get a shout out back to you here in just a little bit on where you're watching from. And again, we want to welcome everybody watching from Crossett Eagles. Thank y'all so much for watching the Seminole Nation on our Facebook page and YouTube page. Also, we want to thank everybody for listening on the Sudbury Radio Sports app. Been doing it a long time. Appreciate Mr. Harold Sudbury for allowing us to keep doing that, and we appreciate it so much. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Trying to get it. They're going to get some people relined back up. What it looks like here, realignment, Bobby.
Mr. Jones said y'all are on the wrong side.
Quarterback's going to throw. It's going to be a catch, but AJ recovers, does a great job. Going to go down at the 35-yard line. That's about a 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7 for Crossett.
Well, you can see right now that Crossett loves the tunnel screen. I'm going to tell you that is one great athletic play by A.J. Harris there, because he was beat, and he was beat for big yardage, and he was able to recover and make a tackle.
There's a snap once again. Going to be a handoff to number 2. He's across the 40 down to about the 38-yard line, close to the first down. Jackson Moore, and they are going to say it's a 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
The nice play, power off tackle there. You know, they tried everything to the left side, to the right side of the Seminole defense last series. Didn't get anywhere, so now they think they'll take a shot over here on the left side.
Spread formation one more time. And we got a
timeout.
whistle and a timeout. Osceola's going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 563-5700. The Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007. Sandbar Grill features certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong Osceola residents and welcome everyone with a smile. Sandbar
Osceola
City Council member Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Sandra represents the Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2. Sandra has spent 35 years volunteering with the youth in our community and promises to keep fighting for a brighter future for us all. Sandra's motto is Prayers for Our City. Sandra is asking for your vote for re-election for Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2 on November 3rd. Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation.
And welcome back, Seminole fans, to Seminole Stadium. 3:59 left in the first quarter, 7-0. Crossett over Osceola. They have the football 1st and 10 on their own 42-yard line. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers set. Quarterback's going to hold, and there is a snap. He's going to look to throw, still looking to throw. Going to go across the outside, and he's got a man complete to number 5. That's Cameron Williams all the way down to the 36-yard line of Osceola. Be 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
You got Noah Ennis and Jaden Brown in coverage there, and they were in position, just a better throw. The ball was thrown on a rope and got it into a tight window there for a completion. And Mr. Jones is as advertised. He's a very good quarterback.
There is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw one more time. That's the underneath tunnel screen to the wide receiver. He's across the 25, 20. It's a foot race to the 15, to the 10. And he's going to go out of bounds at about the 9-yard line. And it'll be 1st and goal for Crossett.
It's a good recovery there by Jabari Person. You can see right now that Crossett loves a screen game. I think they've thrown probably 3 or 4 tunnel screens, a couple of bubble screens early in this football game. So they're going to try to use the Seminoles over pursuit, the attacking defensive style of Coach Carter against them.
1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Spread formation for the Eagles. And there is a snap. Quarterback's going to keep it this time. He's across the 5, dancing to the 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is a touchdown for the Crossett Eagles. 9-yard touchdown run.
We got a flag on the play, Michael.
We do have a flag. You're right.
It looked like it was late. It looked like it came after the touchdown was scored, so.
Let's see what the flag is for. Whitehead's talking it over with a couple of his officials. Still don't know what the flag's for. They're checking with the Crossett coach, so I would say that's probably against Osceola. Personal foul against Osceola will be a face mask. That'll be attached to the kickoff. 18 is going to be the kicker for Crossett. Hold is down, the kick is up, and it is no good. 2:49 left in the first quarter, 13-0. Crossett leading. We'll take a timeout. Be back in 30 seconds.
Osceola City Council member Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Sandra represents the Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2. Sandra has spent 35 years volunteering with the youth in our community and promises to keep fighting for a brighter future for us all. Sandra's motto is Prayers for Our City. Sandra is asking for your vote for re-election for Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2.
And welcome back, Seminole fans, to Seminole Stadium. 9-yard touchdown run by Tyreek Jones. Extra point is good. 13-0, 2:49 left in the first quarter, and Bobby Osceola needs to get something going right here.
Yeah, you need to see some offensive output from the Seminoles. They're not going to have good field position on this drive because of the penalty there on the touchdown run. But they need to come out and get something positive rolling with their offense. I think we knew from the interview that Coach Carter would like to be run heavy, but you've got Crossett stacking 8 and 9 in the box. You're going to have to loosen them up just a little bit.
They're going to kick from the Osceola 45. It would surprise me. I'd probably do an onside kick. He's going to kick it deep.
Let that go in the end zone.
Yep.
That surprises me.
He's going to run out of bounds. Oh, mercy.
What a break.
Man, that is a break. That is a break. We'll see if Osceola can capitalize on this gift we just got. Bobby, I want to thank all of our fans watching on the Seminole Nation YouTube and Facebook pages. Telephone is
I
ringing.
want to thank those people calling.
Good night for football here. We thought we had some storms coming. It looked like it's going to split us. And it's just been a perfect night for football. Crossett Eagles, all white, white pants, white shirts, maroon hats. Seminoles are all purple, purple pants, purple jerseys, gold helmets. Good crowd here from Crossett. Good trip over for them. Want to welcome them to the stadium. Everybody listening, everybody watching from Crossett. We appreciate you watching us on the Seminole Nation. 3 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side, shotgun formation. There is a snap. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's across the 25 up to about the 27, 28-yard line. 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7 for Osceola.
Not a bad run there by Don Taven. We're staying with the quarterback power. It's just a fake, and he's pulling based on the read, faking the little trap. Looks like a little bit of misdirection there, but it's just a straight quarterback power.
3 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Shotgun formation. There is a snap. Don Taven's going to roll to his right. He's looking, going deep. Got a man deep. Quit running. He quit running. He had him.
Oh,
the wide receiver just gave up on it. That's Jaden Brown. All he had to do was keep running.
Jaden's going to hear about that one. That's the first pass play from scrimmage for Osceola in the season, and there you see the cannon that Don Taven possesses, and he's dead on the money, and Jaden just gave up on the ball.
He did. I guess he thought that maybe the play was going to be done, and if he just kept running, he'd hit him in stride, folks, and that would have been a touchdown. Nevertheless, you got to pick up from there. He also had Landry and Clayton open underneath. Both of them were open. Don Taven just showed you, though, folks, what he's got. He's got the tools to put that ball in the air, or he can run it, whichever one you want him to do. 3rd down, 3rd and about 7 for Osceola, sitting on the 28-yard line. Desperately need to get across the 35 here. There's a snap. Going to roll to his left. He's still rolling to his left. He's across the 30, trying to get across. He does get across the 35. Tight ropes the sidelines, and he's going to get all the way up to the 39-yard line. And, Bobby, there is a 1st down for the Seminoles.
There we go. Now you're seeing a little bit of production out of the offense. You see how quickly and how easily that one deep pass play will loosen that defense up. On that particular play, Crossett pulls back into a true 3-man front. Then they drop 8 in coverage, and that opens it up for Don Taven to pull the ball down and take off running. It's a necessary evil. I know Coach Carter wants to control the football, but you got to loosen the defense up.
There's a snap. Give is to the first man through. He's going to be hit at the 39-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 for Osceola.
There's Jonathan Stovall on his 2nd carry of the game, and he held on to the football that time.
Yes, sir. Sir, you know, sometimes you may hit me for a loss when you're taking the ball from me. Not a second time.
And you know, we saw Jonathan in action last year in some of the blowout wins. He's a really fast kid. He's got a good first step, good cut. You know, we expect good things out of him. It's just, you know, first game as a starter, just a little jitters.
And there is snap. Here comes the rush. Don Taven going to try to get away. And he's going to be sacked. Sacked back to the 30, about the 31, about the 33-yard line. Just wanted to get away, just couldn't get away. And big loss on the play.
Max taunting for Crossett there in the backfield. Looks like they let that defensive side go, and we're looking for something across the field. It just didn't materialize.
3rd down, 3rd and about 17. We're under a minute here in the first quarter. Man, it's been a long first quarter. Got to get all the way up to about the 49-yard line. There comes a snap. There's a speed sweep. And, whoa, Lord. Number 19 is the ball carrier for Osceola, and he is met. I'm talking about met by Cameron Williams from Crossett for about a 2-yard loss. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an old school football hit right there.
Terrence Nimmers is who that was, Bobby. And I'm going to tell you something about Terrence Nimmers. He has all the talent in the world. Do you hear me? The kid's got all the tools. He can run. That time, Crossett just did an excellent job of keeping him contained.
That young man showed up with some bad intentions.
Punt formation for Osceola.
We saw a little spark that time, Michael. You're not getting the result that you want on the offensive side of the football right now, but you did see the defense loosen up just a little bit. You had a wide open receiver on a pass play. We're going to go to the quarter.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter with Crossett leading 13-0. We'll be back in 1 minute.
The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Superintendent Alfred Hogan and the Osceola School Board wishes all students a great school year. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with an equal opportunity to be successful. The 2020-2021 school year promises to be exciting with reflections of the past, anticipation of the future, and a pure determination to make a difference. The Osceola School District says, Go Seminoles! Osceola Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Tyler and his wife Carolyn are lifelong residents of Osceola and alumni of Osceola High School. Tyler is fighting to make a better Osceola. Tyler is running for re-election to the Osceola City Council, and let's support him in making Osceola prouder, stronger, and better. Osceola Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan wants to remind everyone to get out and vote on November the 3rd. Osceola Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
And welcome back to Seminole Stadium as we start the second quarter. Crossett leading 13-0 over Osceola. Seminoles will have the ball first, 4th down and long. It's going to be a punt formation for the Seminoles, and deep to receive for Crossett will be number 7, Fred Barnett, and I think that's number 2, Jackson Moore. Anthony Harris Jr. is going to kick for Osceola. Punt formation here. There is a snap. Good snap. Good high end over end kick. It's going to be returnable. Taking it to 36. He's going to get outside to the 40. He's going to run to the 45, to the 50, then to the 45, across the 40, 35. He's still on his feet, across the 30, and he may go, folks. 20, 15, 10, 5, and that is a touchdown. That's a 64-yard touchdown run by number 2, Jackson Moore.
And there was trouble from the beginning on that, Michael. The pursuit of the Seminoles all tracked toward the football. He took it back across the field, back against the grain, and Crossett got a wall set up and blocked it up well.
Like they're going to kick the extra point there. Number 18 is going to kick it.
Lissandro Mondragon. I hope I said that right.
At least you tried it. I hadn't tried it yet.
Well, I've been studying on it for a few minutes, so
Extra point is up, and it is good. 11:44 left in the second. Crossett 20, Osceola 0. Take a timeout. Be back in 1 minute.
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Located at 1460 West Kaiser, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, and they are a member FDIC. You can contact branch manager Greg Reese at 870-622-0400. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
And welcome back, Seminole fans, to Seminole Stadium. $20 to nothing. Crossett leading Osceola. 11:44 left in the second quarter. 64-yard touchdown punt return for a touchdown. Jackson Moore for Crossett. Extra point was good, and that's it's been all Crossett right now for this ball game, Bobby.
Yeah, they're playing well. You can tell it's a well-coached football team. But I'll tell you, Michael, you and I talked on several times. We've talked since the interview with Coach Carter and how reserved he was and how calm and collected he was. And we wondered how he would react at the sign of adversity. I can tell you this, he's not calm and collected now.
That's exactly right. High end over end kick. Nick Charles is going to get it at the 10-yard line. He's across the 15 to the 20. Going to cut it up at the 25, across the 30, up to about the 34-yard line. So it'll be decent field position for the Seminoles, 1st and 10.
That's an excellent return by Nick Charles. He did a great job, fielded the football, got north and south quick, found the hole, and went into it hard. He was running with some authority there. That's what you want to see from a returner.
Bob, we knew coming in, both teams, a new coach, new style, and for Osceola, Coach Carter's hired deep in July. I mean, they had to do a lot of things real quick, and you'll see them as time goes along. They will get things corrected and get things better. It's just going to take some time.
You can see that they're well coached. You can see that the kids, the technique and the ability is there. It's just a chemistry thing right now, and it's not just that he was hired late in July. It's also the fact that he was very limited in his ability to practice by COVID-19. So
there is a snap. Quarterback's going to run this time. He's across the 35 up to about the 36 to 37. I think they're going to give him the 38-yard line. It's going to bring up a second down, second and about 6.
Good 4-yard gain on first down. That's a good, solid first down run there by Don Taven. And you can see right now what Coach Carter's doing. He's slowing the game down a little bit, just trying to control the tempo.
There is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw, still looking to throw. Throws to the outside. Good catch there by A.J. Harris. He's across the 50 to the 49, down about the 48-yard line. And good job there. Now, that'll keep your defense honest, Bobby.
That right there is a mismatch on the outside. A.J.'s a tight end. He's lined up wide out here. He's not going to burn you with his speed, but it's going to be hard for any cornerback to defend him because of his length and his size and his strength. And you see the strength of Don Taven's arm there, man. He got that thing out there quick.
Spread formation once again. There's a snap. Don Taven's going to roll to his right. Still looking, going to throw, and just overthrew him. Had number 5 for Osceola, Landry and Clayton, wide open, and Don Taven just threw it too high.
I think his eyes got too big there. He said, man, that dude's wide open.
I mean, it's a great job there by Don Taven of finding the open receiver. I mean,
yes.
He had plenty of time. The rollout gives him extra time, Bobby, and he had plenty of time. He just overthrew him.
I mean, we got to remember, Don Taven's a junior. He played a lot of football last year, played a lot of quarterback, but this is his first year in the starting role, and he's not going to come out here and do everything perfect. But I got to tell you, his upside is going to outweigh any mistake he makes.
And there is a snap once again. They're going to throw it screen pass to Stovall across the 45 to the 40. And down to about the 37-yard line, 1st and 10 for Osceola, and good job there on the screen pass.
I think if I was a Seminole, I'd pay attention to where Mr. Jaden Williams was. That young man has some bad intentions, but that screen pass was very well set up. And you've seen the pursuit from Crossett from the Eagles and their defense, and that time Osceola uses it against them and sets up a nice screen pass. And big yardage and a first down, and we're seeing life out of the Seminole offense.
10:15 left in the second quarter. Crossett leading 20 to nothing. 10 seconds on the play clock. Seminoles come to the line of scrimmage. 3 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Shotgun formation. Don Taven Littleton is your quarterback. There is a snap. He's going to give the ball to Stovall, and he just stopped in the backfield all the way back to the 40. That's a 3-yard loss. 2nd 13 for Osceola.
It's number 54, Dylan Cootie for Crossett there. He gets penetration. He gets knocked down. He just gets his arm out just enough of Jaden Stovall to get him on the ground. That's set back the offense just a little bit.
Plays coming in from the sideline. This year, Lynn Teague is going to be the offensive coordinator for Osceola. There's some confusion. Line it up.
Coach Teague's looking at the defense.
And there's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw, and we got a flag. Look, he's counting. Is he counting?
That's what it looks like.
1, 2. Oh, illegal procedure
Yeah.
against Osceola. Cost him 5 yards.
And this is what you can't have. And I know what Coach Teague is doing there. He's looking to see what the defense is giving him and then signaling the play in. And the Seminoles just got a little ahead of themselves there.
Double stack on the outside. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Quarterback's trying to get away, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield. Blitz is coming in from came in from the outside to get away from that. And then the linebacker in the middle of the field comes through there and just didn't pick up the blitz. It's going to be third down, third and long for Osceola.
That's the captain of the Crossett Eagles, Dwight Ashford. He comes off the edge there, and a speed blitz, and just sowed way too much confusion in the backfield. You saw Javion Wiley try to switch off and pick him up, and that opened up the center for number 54, Dylan Cootie, and he gets back in the backfield, and they are able to get Don Taven down.
Third down. There is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's going to roll to his right. Still looking now. He's going to take off. He's across the 50 and just going to get stopped at the 45-yard line. That's going to bring up a fourth down. Fourth and about 17 is what we're looking at.
Yeah, this is a spot on the field right here, Michael, where you might see Coach Carter decide to go for it. Switching out a little bit of personnel, but it looks like they're going to go ahead and punt.
A.J. Harris will be the punter for Osceola. Deep to receive will be number 7, Fred Barnett. And number 2, Jackson Moore. There's a snap. It's a high end over end kick. It's going to be touched. Goes across the 10 to the 5. He picks it up, gets away at the 15. Now he's going to be brought back to the 10 to the 9-yard line, and it's going to be dropped at about the 9-yard line. But we've got a flag on the play. See what the flag was.
The flag is.
Hopefully it wasn't face mask. You got them pinned deep here. You don't want to give them room.
It's excellent coverage by the Seminoles on the punt. Blocking the back.
That's going to be half the distance. Back to the 4-yard line. That's going to pin them deep. Seminoles got to step up here on defense and maybe get a turnover here, Bobby, is what we need. Need something that gives Osceola a little bit of spark, a little something that goes their way.
You got them pinned deep right here, and the defense has been playing fairly well. I know we're down 20-0, but Crossett's had excellent field position, the benefactor of some big plays, and a couple of penalties by the Seminoles gave them good field position. So, scoring before halftime here would be huge for Osceola.
And I think Crossett's called timeout. We're going to take a timeout with them. We're going to be back in 1 minute.
Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 563-5700. The Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007. Sandbar Grill features certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong Osceola residents and welcome everyone with a smile. Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Osceola City Council member Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Sandra represents the Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2. Sandra spent 35 years volunteering with the youth in our community and promises to keep fighting for a brighter future for us all. Sandra's motto is Prayers for Our City. Sandra is asking for your vote for re-election for Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2 on November 3rd. Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation.
And welcome back, Seminole fans, to Seminole Stadium. 7:04 left in the second quarter. 20-0. Crossett over Osceola at this point. Crossett's pinned down at the 4-yard line, 1st and 10. Spread formation, 2 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Tyreek Jones is your quarterback. He's a dandy. He's going to look to throw, and here he comes. Across the 5. He's going to be hit at the 5, and they're going to throw him down. Throw him down about the 11-yard line. They had him at the 5, but they slung him to about the 10-yard line. So that's a 5-yard gain. Be 2nd and 5 for Crossett.
Kamarian Brooks had him at the line of scrimmage and just spun him around and gave him those extra yards.
Once again, spread formation. 2 wide receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. And there is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw, throws the bubble screen. Good job there by the Seminoles. They got him, and he's going to have him for no gain over there at the 10-yard line. And excellent, excellent job by 88. Nope.
Looked like Nick Charles on the coverage there, Michael. He had him engaged and took him down right there as soon as the pass was completed. They were trying to run a bubble and get outside.
That was 88. My bad.
He came in late.
Oh, well, you can't give it to both of them. Shotgun formation one more time. A big stop would be big right here. Quarterback's going to look, still looking. Going to get away, cross the 10, 15, 20, and it's a foot race right now across the 25 to the 26-yard line. And it'll be a 1st and 10. Just a good job by that quarterback getting away. They had him bottled up, Bobby.
A.J. Harris was all over him and just overran him and opened up a lane there for Tyreek Jones to get outside and get out of the pocket and make positive yardage. That's the danger of a running quarterback. I mean, you see it in college all the time. You see it in high school. A kid that can get out and run like that can damage you, especially when you have a good pass rush.
I think Osceola's called timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. We're going to be back in 1 minute.
The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Superintendent Alfred Hogan and the Osceola School Board wishes all students a great school year. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with an equal opportunity to be successful. The 2020-2021 school year promises to be exciting with reflections of the past, anticipation of the future, and a pure determination to make a difference. The Osceola School District says, Go Seminoles! Osceola Council member Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Tyler and his wife Carolyn are lifelong residents of Osceola and alumni of Osceola High School. Tyler is fighting to make a better Osceola. Tyler is running for re-election to the Osceola City Council, and let's support him in making Osceola prouder, stronger, and better. Osceola Council member Tyler Dunnigan wants to remind everyone to get out and vote on November the 3rd. Osceola Council member Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
And welcome back, Seminole fans, to Seminole Stadium. 5:20 left in the second quarter. Crossett 20, Osceola 0. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Shotgun formation. Tyreek Jones is your quarterback. There is a snap. Jones going to look to throw. It's going to be an inside screen, and he's going to drop it. Incomplete pass.
Tried a little bubble screen there to number 9. He just dropped it. He had some room there too, Michael.
He did have
a little
room.
tunnel. I'm sorry.
Tunnel screen. That's right. You're good with all them words, Bobby.
All those
tunnels and bubbles.
Tunnels and bubbles and all that good stuff.
All them stuffs. 4 wide receiver set. Shotgun formation for the Crossett Eagles. And there is a snap. Quarterback's going to hand it off, and he's across the 25, across the 30, 35. Going to cut back, and going to get across the 40. It's a foot race down to about the 44-yard line, and that's where he would be tackled by number 22. That's Jabari Person. 1st and 10 for the Crossett Eagles.
It's Tayshawn Pascal for Crossett there, and that's just a power play off tackle, just a good read by the quarterback, and he sees the end on the inside, and running back takes a good track and makes a good gain.
And there is a snap. And it's going to be a loss on the play this time. Confusion for the quarterback and the running back, trying to figure out who was going to keep it and who was going to run with it. Loss back to the 41-yard line. Be second down 13 for the Eagles.
That's a good defensive play there. You see Javion Wiley back there. You see number 33, Terrence Marshall, the kid we talked about in pregame, in the backfield, being disruptive, as we know Terrence can be.
Shotgun formation once again.
It's an opportunity here for Osceola to shut down this drive.
Quarterback's going to keep it this time right up the middle, and he's hit. And they're going to put him down almost about the original line of scrimmage. They're going to give him one up to the 45. It's going to be a third down, 3rd and 9 for the Eagles.
I think that was Terrence Nimbers there. He came in with some bad intentions and laid a good lick on Mr. Jones. Tyreek was able to spin off of it, but was taken down pretty quickly after that. Really stopped what could have been a potential big gain there for the Crossett Eagles.
3rd down, 3rd and 9 for the Eagles. 5 wide receiver set. Quarterback's by himself. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's going to throw, and it is incomplete. Incomplete, and we've got a flag. And let's see who they get it on.
They're going to get AJ for pass interference. He just mowed number 5, Cameron Williams now.
Was it blocking? Was 5 blocking?
That's the question. The question is going to be, did he engage AJ? And was the ball going to be intended to go to that area? And I think that's what they're going to get him for.
So the offensive wide receiver can still block, and you can't engage him.
I've complained about this for years, but the defensive player is very limited to what he can do, and offensive players can be very hands-on. But that's what the call is going to be.
It's pass interference against Osceola, and again, that's just that's tough. That's a 15-yard penalty when you would have had them 4th down and 9. Instead, it gives them a new set of downs all the way up to the 40-yard line of Osceola. And Seminoles got to reach down here and just try to keep them out of the end zone with 3:17 left in this quarter.
That's why it's so hard to deal with the read option offense. The receivers don't really know if they're blocking or if it's going to be a pass play.
There's a fumble.
Ball on the ground.
And he picks it up and going to get positive yards. Man. They're going to give him back to the original line of scrimmage. No gain. 2nd and 10 for the Eagles.
Tayshawn Pascal again. He just didn't get a good handoff from the quarterback. Never got it seated, and he just dropped it. But man, when things are going your way, they're going your way. It bounces right back into his arms. You know what I was talking about earlier, Michael? The read option spread offenses. A defender is kind of stuck in between until the quarterback makes a decision. So it's sometimes it's hard to know what play's coming. Is he going to fake the handoff and drop back to throw it, or is it a run play?
Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers set. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's going to throw the bubble, and it bounces. Incomplete. So it's going to be a 3rd down, 3rd and 10. And it looks like for the first time, Tyreek Jones is a little upset with himself, Bobby.
Yeah, he made a mistake there. He was going to get good yardage on that screen, that wide receiver screen out quick, but he just didn't get it to him. Michael, they've changed a lot of the rules in the college ranks for that very purpose. That if a receiver engages a defensive back in college and it turns into a pass play within that first 5 yards, they're kind of fair game unless it's just blatant. But in the high school ranks, you're not going to get away with that.
Spread formation. There is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw, and he's got the screen set up. Number 3, and he's a good tackle. Good tackle there by Nick Vorns. Going to get it down to the 37-yard line. Going to bring up 4th down, 4th and about 7 for the Eagles.
I don't know if he was going to go, but he was going to go a lot further if Nick hadn't made that tackle. That's an excellent tackle by Nick Lawrence. Great job one-on-one in the open field to get that guy on the ground.
4th down. Need a big stop right here with 1:50 left in the second quarter. And I think Crossett is going to take a timeout. Now they're saying Osceola is going to take a timeout. Osceola takes a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in 1 minute.
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Located at 1460 West Kaiser, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, and they are a member FDIC. You can contact branch manager Greg Reese at 870-622-0400. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
And welcome back, Seminole fans. 4th down. Here we go. 5 wide receiver set. Quarterback's in the shotgun. Big stop if we can get it here. Quarterback's looking over the defense. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look. Still looking. He's going to throw deep. It was tipped. We just need to knock it down. There you go. Good job there by the defense. Osceola's going to hold with 1:43 left here in the second quarter. And Bobby, that was big, keeping them out of the end zone. If we can get somehow here, get this ball down and get it in the end zone, 1:43 left, we get the ball in the second half. So it could be a 14-point turn if you can just get it there.
Good defense by Jaden Brown right there. And I'm going to tell you, that's the second mistake that Tyreek Jones has made tonight, because his underneath receiver was wide open. He was standing by himself and would have had first down yardage easy. Instead, he went over the top looking for the big play. It's just I know as a young quarterback, you're looking there and you want to make something big happen for your football team, but he had a receiver that would have gotten first down yardage very easily.
Ball sitting at the 37-yard line of Osceola. 1:43 left in the second quarter. 20-0. Crossett leading the Seminoles. And we've got a false start. A false start on Osceola, cost them 5 yards. 1st and 15.
And Javion Wiley's owning it because he was the only one that didn't move, and he's the guy that's got to snap the football. So
yep.
Somewhere there was a little confusion on the snap count there.
Ball sitting back at the 32-yard line of Osceola. 1st and 15. Shotgun formation once again. There is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's going to roll to his right. And now he's going to run. He's across the 40 and he's going to go out of bounds at about the 41-yard line.
That's good.
Yep, good yardage.
That's good yardage by Dontaven. Good decision to pull it down there. Crossett had good coverage on all the receivers. They're only rushing 3. They know that Coach Carter wants to try to get the football down the field in a hurry, and it's probably going to pass a lot. And they're in a true 3-4 right now, but they're really only rushing with the front 3.
Second down, 6 yards for Osceola. Ball sitting at the 41-yard line. Dontaven Littleton is your quarterback. There is a snap. He's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw now. He's going to roll out to his right. He's going to go deep. He's going to throw it in a double coverage, and it's almost intercepted. Intended for number 5 for Osceola. That's Landry and Clayton.
Yeah, that's just a mistake there by Dontaven. He's got to lead Landry and let him keep. He's running an inside post, and he's going to come open. He's going to come open over the top of the linebacker who's dropped into coverage. If he just leads him on out there, there's potential there for a pass play or for a pass completion. And I got to tell you, Michael, number 54, Dylan Cootie of Crossett he's a handful. He's getting double teamed there and still getting penetration in the backfield. They're moving the Seminole quarterback with a 3-man rush.
1:26 left in the second quarter. 20-0 is your score. Crossett leading Osceola. Seminoles have it third down, 3rd and 6. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to roll to his right. He throws, and it's complete to number 5, Landry Clayton. He gets out of bounds over there at about the 43-yard line, and that'll be a 1st and 10, Bob, and that's really all you got to do.
That's true. We're very fortunate right there. Jabari Person, somebody didn't run the right route. I mean, they were in the same pattern, same route, in the same area. Jabari just doesn't get his hands on it. Landry, in with great concentration, looks the ball in, gets the completion, move the sticks.
Good job there by Dontavian Littleton and Landry Clayton. Pitch and catch. Spread formation, 3 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Shotgun formation again for our quarterback, Dontavian Littleton. Ball rolls to him. He picks it up, rolls to his right. Still looking, throws it over again, and Landry Clayton catches the ball, and they're going to say he's got it down here at about the 33-yard line, and that should be another first. Well, it's going to be close. See where they mark it.
I'm going to tell you, that's the same thing on the other side of the field there. Jabari Person trying to catch the football, and somebody's not in the right spot.
No, the splits are wrong somehow.
Somebody's not running the right route there. But, again, Landry, the ball looks like it's intended for Landry, and it's over Jabari. But somebody's running the wrong route there.
1st and 10, ball sitting at the 33-yard line of Crossett.
We got a flag over on the cross. Going to call a false start, and I didn't see it.
Man, who was it on? It was thrown on the far side, so either the wide receiver on that side or the man in the slot. I'm not sure.
It had to come in the slot. I was looking across there at Jaden Brown. I didn't see him move, but
3 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. Now he's going to take off across the 35, 30, 25. He's across down to the 23, 24-yard line, but we've got a flag, and that's usually right there in the hold.
That's going to be a hold. It was a hold in the middle of the line against Dylan Cootie. The kids just wreaking havoc on the line of the Seminoles. And you know, look at where Mr. Cootie's walking from, Michael. He's been held back here in the backfield, and he's ran down the field to try to make a tackle. The kid's got a high motor.
Ball sitting at the 49-yard line. Still 1st down, but Seminoles going the wrong direction. Need to get some positive plays here with 1:05 left in this quarter. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. Now he's going to step up, throws it, and intended for Anthony Harris Jr., and it's just incomplete. Threw it behind him.
I think Dontavian should have just pulled the football down and kept running right then. AJ wasn't going to get much yardage off that completion anyway. I think Dontavian had a better opportunity to make something happen with his feet. But they're going to have to find somebody to block 54. Dylan Cootie is in the backfield every time. He's forcing Dontavian to move and getting him off his spot, getting him out of his rhythm. We're going to have to find a way to block him.
2 wide receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Shotgun formation, 2nd down for Osceola. There's a snap. Here comes the blitz. Quarterback's going to get out of there. He's across the 40 and going to fall down at about the 37-yard line. Decent gain for Dontavian. He's getting up slow. He's doing a lot for the Seminoles.
And there you see his athleticism. You see his ability to get outside and get yardage with his legs. And, you know, it's hot and humid out there, Michael, and we're going to see kids go down with cramps tonight. I don't have any doubt. So I'm sure that's what Dontavian's feeling.
3rd down. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. And he throws across the middle, and it's complete. Complete down to about the 22-yard line. That's a 1st down. 22.3 seconds left. Seminoles going to get in a hurry because once this ball's marked, they're going to run the clock, and they are running it right now. Seminoles got to get to the line and go. Got to go. 15 seconds. Got to go. Taking too long, Bobby.
Taking way too long. Way too long.
All the balls rolled to the quarterback. He's wide open. He's wide open if he catches it. Here it is, and it's a touchdown. I called it, Bobby. Number 4. That is Jaden Brown from Dontavian Littleton, and boy, Seminoles desperately needed that with 1 second left, Bobby. 1 second left.
When you think the life has ran out of a football team, one play, Jaden Brown sneaks out. Don Taven's tired. You can see it written all over him. Ball is snapped and rolled to him. He picks it up, and nobody looks at Jaden Brown. Everybody focuses on the backfield and Don Taven and the football and trying to get to the quarterback. There you see it. Don Taven puts it on a dime, lays it right on Jaden. All he's got to do is catch it and walk in.
Logan Slayton's going to attempt the extra point for Osceola. There's a snap. The hold is down. The kick is up, and it is good. 1 second left here in the second quarter. Osceola has got on the board, 20-7. And Bob, let's just keep it right here and talk about how important it is that Osceola get in the end zone before the half, because now we get a chance coming out in the second half.
Like you said, you got an opportunity for a 14-point swing here. You're back in the football game. You've picked your morale up a little bit. You've gotten some pep in your step here and gotten some energy back. A football team that looked a little bit deflated here. Now they look good on the sideline. You got coaches hopping around, and you're back in the football game. It's very important that happened before half.
20-7 is your score with 1 second left here before the half. And, man, tell you what, Don Taven threw an excellent ball, and I'm going to tell you, baby, I could see it. Whenever I saw it leave his hands, I saw Jaden Brown was wide open, and he just lofted it to him. Great catch into the end zone, and the Seminoles have scored the first touchdown of the Jamie Carter era here in Osceola.
That's what that football team needs. Michael, you got, and I don't know if the fans realize this or how much they've looked into this football team, but this is a fairly young Seminole football team. Now, you've got several juniors, didn't get a lot of playing time last year, and you've got several sophomores that contribute on this football team. So it's a young football team, and there's going to be some growing pains with a new coach and a new system. So it's good that they got that one under their belt.
Be a little squib kick down the middle of the field, picked up by number 10. Cannot let him get out of there, though. Cannot let him get out of there. You got to catch him. Got to catch him, and good job there by number 6. That's Nick Charles, and that's going to end the half. And Bobby, that was a heck of a run there by number 10.
Santario Scott.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, 6 foot 192 cornerback. That's a large young man.
It sure is, and I'll tell you, you get to see the first half here. Two teams, the new coaches. Right now, Crossett's got the upper hand, 20-7 on Osceola. What we'll do right now is we'll get our stats together, let our sponsors get a word in. And, Bobby, we want to thank all of our sponsors who's sponsoring the live feed tonight and who's sponsoring the Sudbury Radio Sports app. We appreciate all of our sponsors. Without you, this would not be possible, folks. And we appreciate you so much for doing that and allowing us to do what we do. So at this time, we'll take a time out, let our sponsors get a word in. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Osceola Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Tyler and his wife, Carolyn, are lifelong residents of Osceola and alumni of Osceola High School. Tyler is fighting to make a better Osceola. Tyler is running for re-election to the Osceola City Council, and let's support him in making Osceola prouder, stronger, and better. Osceola Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan wants to remind everyone to get out and vote on November the 3rd. Osceola Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Located at 1460 West Kaiser, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, and they are a member FDIC. You can contact Branch Manager Greg Reese at 870-622-0400. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation. Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
Osceola City Council member Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Sandra represents the Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2. Sandra has spent 35 years volunteering with the youth in our community and promises to keep fighting for a brighter future for us all. Sandra's motto is Prayers for Our City. Sandra is asking for your vote for re-election for Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2 on November 3rd. Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 563-5700. The Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007. Sandbar Grill features certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong Osceola residents and welcome everyone with a smile. Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Superintendent Alfred Hogan and the Osceola School Board wishes all students a great school year. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with an equal opportunity to be successful. The 2020-2021 school year promises to be exciting with reflections of the past, anticipation of the future, and a pure determination to make a difference. The Osceola School District says, Go Seminoles!
Back to Seminole Stadium. We are at the half. 20-7 is your score. Osceola does get on the board there at the very end. Bob, let's go over the scoring just real quick. 9:25 left in the first quarter. Number 4, Tyreek Jones has a 2-yard touchdown run. Number 18, say that name again, Bobby.
Lisandro Mondrago.
Yes, he is.
I hope that's right.
He kicks
man.
the extra point for Crossett, 7-0. He just scored at that point. Still in the first quarter, 2:49 to go. Number 4, Tyreek Jones has a 9-yard touchdown run. Extra point is good, 13-0 at the end of the first quarter. We get to the start of the second quarter. Number 2, Jackson Moore has a 64-yard punt return for a touchdown. Extra point was good, and it was all Crossett at that point. Seminoles get the ball back with about 1:30 left. Have a couple penalties, move the ball down the field with 1 second left in the half. Number 11, Dontaven Littleton, has a 23-yard touchdown pass to number 4, Jaden Brown. Tariq Slayton's extra point was good, and at the half, 20-7 is your score. Crossett leading Osceola.
Michael, I got to tell you that I was just about to ask,
What was you gonna ask?
one of the Crossett fans to tell me if I was even close, and Mr. James Pruitt came on the field and said it's Mondragon.
Mondragon.
That's the way I read that. Mr. Pruitt, I hope if you get a chance, tell us if we're right or wrong. We certainly don't want to mispronounce the young man's name.
No, we're doing the best we can. I promise you that. We would never do that to make anybody look bad. That's just not what we're going to do. All I can tell you. Let's see some of our stats here from the first half, Bobby. Osceola has 16 rushes for 35 yards. 5 for 9 through the air for 78 yards, 113 yards total offense in the first half for Osceola. For Crossett, they've got 14 rushes for 55 yards, 6 for 10 through the air for 103 yards, 158 yards total offense for Crossett. So 158, 113. I'm not saying it's the same, but it's pretty close to being even on both sides when it comes to yards.
And I got to tell you, Michael, you bring in a new coach and a new defensive system, and you're playing against a Crossett football team that is pretty well established with an excellent quarterback, a kid that can hurt you with his arm and his legs, and you hold him to 158 in the first half. I wouldn't sneeze at that and be too disappointed with it. Of course, you'd like to see the score a little bit closer, but as far as the output of the defensive output of the Seminoles, I thought they've played some pretty solid defense. They've given up a few big plays, but overall the defense looks like it's done a good job.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and you saw our quarterback there being a little winded. You could tell he was tired there in the second quarter. It's real humid here tonight, folks. I think the heat index is well over 100 today. It's muggy out here right now. I'm understanding the rain's coming tomorrow and it's supposed to cool down, which we'll welcome that. But right now it is a muggy night for football, and Bobby,
we're going to see that too. You've got Don Taven, who's your quarterback. He's playing both ways. He's playing defensively and offensively. So you're going to see there's going to be some times when the kid's going to be winded and just be dead tired. And you're right. I mean, we're sitting up here in the press box, and we've got an air conditioner in the room with us, and we're all sweating. It's just a really humid night. And, it's rough on these kids. I can remember playing in August and September and playing both ways and thinking, man, is this ball game ever going to end?
That's exactly right. Bob, let's go over little scores. Week 0, everybody doesn't play on week 0. You just have some teams that have elected to play on week 0. Everybody else is going to start on week 1. But the games that did play last night in our conference, the one that I can look at and think to myself, wow, Hoxie goes to Cave City. I'm sorry, Cave City was at Hoxie. I apologize. Cave City goes to Hoxie last night, and it took double overtime for Hoxie to put Cave City away, 54-48. And, nothing taken away from Cave City. They've got a pretty good football team, but they went in there and gave Hoxie everything they wanted last night in week 0.
You expected a high score from the Hoxie football team. They've got got the Powell brothers and picked up an Osceola native, Stephon Coleman, who's an offensive powerhouse. You would think that ball game would have been a little more one-sided, but that's what you do in the early football games. You find out what your football team is and what you need to work on and where you stand.
No doubt about that. Walnut Ridge goes to Highland. Walnut Ridge gets the win 28-22 on the road at Highland.
And that's a good win for Walnut Ridge. That's a good, solid win for Walnut Ridge. Highland has a good football team and plays well, and they're very well coached. So that's a solid win for the Bobcats.
The only other game is Palestine Wheatley was at Desart. And, folks, a lot of people don't know, and we'll talk about this as we go along. We lose Newport in the conference and get Palestine Wheatley. Newport moves over into the conference with Harding Academy in that bunch. We pick up Palestine Wheatley, so you'll be seeing them in our conference game this year. It's all Desart last night, 43-6 over Palestine Wheatley.
That's a little bit surprising. I know Desart has a good football team. They brought back a lot this year, but I expected a little more out of Palestine Wheatley. And talking about losing Newport, that is a traditional rival of the Seminoles. That football game every year, just it rivals the Osceola Rivercrest rivalry of the 80s and 90s. And we hate to see Newport not on the schedule, but I'm sure Palestine Wheatley will come prepared to play and give us a football game.
No doubt about that. Corning, Piggott, Manila, and Harrisburg was idle last night. I think Harrisburg was supposed to play Cross County, but I think Cross County had maybe a positive COVID sign in their program, so that game was canceled. And so them 4 games were idle. Just talk about a couple of games other than that, Bobby. Next week, Osceola's got to travel to Believille Friday night, 7 o'clock at Chickasaw Stadium up at Believille. They went to Nettleton last night, and Nettleton wins 27-20 over Believille.
That's a little bit surprising there for me as well. I expected Believille to come out and give Nettleton a pretty good football game and take control of that football game. So I was a little surprised. I didn't think Nettleton had as much as they did coming in. But Nettleton is always a very well-coached football team, and appears they're right on time and right on track for where they want to be.
And the other game we'll talk about, Bobby, because we're going to play Gosnell the week after Believille at Gosnell. And they had to travel to Brooklyn last night, and it was Brooklyn 36, Gosnell 32.
Another football game that I expected maybe Gosnell to go into Brooklyn and come away and steal a win there with, Gosnell's second year in the system and running the spread. And we all saw how much better they got late last year. So I kind of expected them to go in and make a good showing at Brooklyn. Little surprised at that one, but again, it's early in the season. These are week 0 football games, and these teams are trying to find their identity and figure out where they want to be and what they want to do offensively and defensively, and see what their capabilities are.
I used to drive coaches crazy when I talked. Whether it was whoever it was it Coach Leggett or was it Coach whether it was Coach Hooks, whoever it was, I'd say, Coach, I don't care if we go 0-3 in these first 3 games, as long as we're clicking and go 7-0 after that. And they would all look at me and go, well, we wouldn't win them first 3 games. But I understand where you're coming from. So, guys, as long as we're clicking come conference time, that's all that counts. because at the end of that 10th game, it ain't gonna matter what you did 1 through 3. It's gonna matter what you did 4 through 10. And I mean, that's what you gotta make sure you're ready for, and that's what counts is the conference games.
And picking up these new football games, these early football games is a little bit new to high school football. It's only been within the last 10 years that you saw these early football games that way. It does make the conference schedule much more important, and it also gives you the ability to get ready and get into conference with a good polished football team that's ready to play.
Folks, again, before we go to our second break here before the half ends, we want to tell the Osceola School District they have done an excellent job here tonight with all the directives that was handed down from the CDC, Arkansas Department of Health, the governor's office. They have did an excellent job with keeping people social distance, people wearing their mask. Both sides have done a good job with that, and we just want to give a hats off to the Osceola School District on a job well done here tonight with all the guidelines and stuff they had to go through.
And Michael, it's just so true, and it's true across the country that football and high school football is very important to small communities. And I'm not saying it's not important to larger ones, but it's very important to smaller communities. And having the ability to get out and get in the stadium and see these young men go out and compete on the football field, and parents and families out here, young kids. This is a tradition for these small communities that we grew up in, and it would have just really been a really disastrous time to not have football. So I hope everyone continues to conform to the guidelines, because we don't want to lose the ability to play. We can discuss all day long if we agree with the guidelines or not, or what the veracity of the information we're given about COVID-19. But in order for these kids to get the opportunity to go out here and play these games and get on these fields, the adults, we're going to have to go out here and set an example and do the right things.
That's right.
To ensure this doesn't go away.
That's exactly right. And and if we can do that and get this thing whipped, maybe we can get back to some kind of normality. That's the main thing. It's been so crazy this last year with this COVID-19. I know a lot of people who's had it. I know some people who have succumbed to it, and hats off. I mean, I just, my hearts go out to all them people who have done that. Just a very, very sad situation. But just everybody, make sure you do what you need to do. Please wear your mask. Please social distance. Do your job, and hopefully we can get this thing knocked out. So, hey, one more time, folks, we're going to give our sponsors another word in, and we'll come back for the second half. You're listening to Osceola Seminole Football on the Silverberry Radio Sports app, and you're watching it on the Seminole Nation Facebook page and YouTube page. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Osceola Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Tyler and his wife Carolyn are lifelong residents of Osceola and alumni of Osceola High School. Tyler is fighting to make a better Osceola. Tyler is running for re-election to the Osceola City Council, and let's support him in making Osceola prouder, stronger, and better. Osceola Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan wants to remind everyone to get out and vote on November the 3rd. Osceola Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Located at 1460 West Kaiser, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, and they are a member FDIC. You can contact branch manager Greg Reese at 870-622-0400. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation. Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
Osceola City Council member Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Sandra represents the Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2. Sandra spent 35 years volunteering with the youth in our community and promises to keep fighting for a brighter future for us all. Sandra's motto is Prayers for Our City. Sandra is asking for your vote for re-election for Osceola City Council Ward 2 Position 2 on November 3rd. Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 563-5700. The Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007. Sandbar Grill features certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong Osceola residents and welcome everyone with a smile. Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Superintendent Alfred Hogan and the Osceola School Board wishes all students a great school year. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with an equal opportunity to be successful. The 2020-2021 school year promises to be exciting with reflections of the past, anticipation of the future, and a pure determination to make a difference. The Osceola School District says, Go Seminoles!
Welcome back, Seminole fans, to Seminole Stadium. We are at the half. I think we're in the warm-up period now, I believe. I may be wrong. This could be right before the half. We'll see if they do a warm-up period. Bobby, something that I wanted to make sure that I got in here, and I know a lot of people have seen on our Seminole Nation Facebook page and stuff. We want to give a heartfelt condolences to the Midkiff family from Piggott. They lost their son, Hunter, who was a football player for the Piggott Mohawks, and just had a tragic accident on the field, and ended up losing his life. And we just want to say from the Seminole Nation, from the Osceola School District to everybody here in Osceola, we want to say how sorry we are, and we pray for your family every day. And I'm telling you, everybody was praying for him. We're sorry that it ended up that way, but we want to send our condolences out to Hunter Midkiff's family and the Piggott Mohawk Nation.
It just breaks your heart, Michael. You see a kid like that. I remember when we were playing Piggott last year and calling his name a few times. He's such a talented football player, and just those things that happen in a life is taken away too short. It just reminds you how fragile human life is and how quickly it can be taken away from you. So
yes,
we do. We send out all our condolences to the Midkiff family, and we'll continue to pray for them as they recover from this tragedy.
Yes, we sure will. And if anything that we can do here from the Seminole Nation, Osceola School District, you let us know. We'll be glad to help you in any way. We're very sorry, and just our hearts go out to you. Bobby, on another note here, we've got 450, 500 at a time watching, and what a great first night for Seminole football on Facebook and YouTube. I know I want to give a shout out to a very special person who Bobby, I'm going to tell you, back when Ray Mann was coming to every ball game before he passed away, he spent numbers of years, 20 years, and he never missed a football game here at home. And I'm going to tell you another man who always was in this football stadium, and that's Mr. John Douglas. John Douglas was a man who always came out when he was able. He would come out and he would be in the stands, and he'd watch. And I know his son Stephen would bring him, and their wife Debbie, and John is a 1952 graduate of Osceola High School. Stephen's a 1979 graduate of Osceola High School. Just want to give a shout out. John's at home tonight watching us on the Seminole Nation. And Mr. Douglas, we want you to know that we miss you out here in these stands, and can't wait to see you again. And I hope you're enjoying everything on the Seminole Nation.
You got to give another one out here, Michael. Let's switch sides for just a second and talk about Crossett. Shout out to Benji Terrell, is watching from Wisconsin.
All right.
He says thanks for the live stream. So, Mr. Terrell, we hope you enjoy it. We enjoy the fans from the other schools, from our opponents, watching our live stream, and we always try to be respectful of them. And man, that's a long way to Wisconsin.
Well, Bobby, as you see, we have people watching from all over the United States. One night, Bob, we had somebody say they were watching from 44,000 feet in an airplane.
That's correct.
And I thought to myself, wow, that's pretty awesome when you're up there going on a vacation and you're watching the Seminole Nation, watching the Osceola Seminoles on on that live stream from way up there. I mean, we've had people from all over the United States send us messages and say thank you. And folks, this is not a deterrent to keep people out of the stands by no means. What we want to do here, we've got a lot of alumni, a lot of family that cannot be here, who's got nieces and nephews and all kind of different people that are watching or that are in these games that just cannot get here from all them places and watch these ball games. And this is what this is all about. Is for them. I mean, like I said, Mr. Douglas can't be here tonight. He's got some health reasons that he can't be here, but he's getting to watch the Seminoles as he used to sit in these stands for all them years. And the same thing with everybody who's everywhere tonight. You can watch it here. You can listen to it on the Sudbury Radio Sports app. I mean, all you got to do is download that app onto your cell phone, and you can listen to the broadcast from anywhere in the United States. You can watch it from anywhere in the United States, and I just want y'all to know that I appreciate every one of y'all watching the live stream. We're going to do our best to bring it to you every Friday night. We'll have one game that'll be a bye week since we played week 0. We'll let you know when that is. But I know our next broadcast will be next Friday night at Blytheville in Osceola, starting at 7 o'clock, and we'll be on the air about 6:40. But thank you so much to everybody. And same thing, Bob, with Crossett. That's a 5-hour drive, and there's a lot of people that just cannot make it. And maybe they had to work today, or maybe, they had something else going on where they just couldn't come. They've got a heck of a crowd over there.
Yeah, they've made a good showing.
Think about the people who could not be here, and they wanted to watch their nephew play, or they want to see their niece that maybe cheering or in the band. So, I mean, it's a blessing that we're able to do this, and I'm glad that everybody's getting to watch it here tonight.
You're talking nephews and nieces, but I think about all the grandparents out there that are looking at their grandsons, and even even granddaughters if they're out here cheering, and just the ability to sit down and get a quality broadcast, and then two guys that try to do a good job and bringing it to you and sound knowledgeable about the game. But we love hearing from fans of our opponents. We love it that so many people from Crossett are watching our broadcast, and we really enjoy that. And Crossett did travel very well, even with the situation with coronavirus. They've put plenty of fans in the seats, and commend them as well. There's social distancing going on over there, and everybody trying to make sure we can get a complete football season this year.
Yes, sir. All right, you see everybody heading back out onto the football field here. Deep to receive is going to be number 8 for Osceola. That's Jonathan Stovall. Number 6, Nick Charles. All right, Bobby, one more time. Kicker's going to be number 18.
Lissandro Mondragon.
There you go. There you go, Bobby.
Thank you, Mr. Pruitt.
That's right.
I'm not going to forget that.
That's right. That's the way it works right there. We ask for help, people help. So that's great. We won't forget that name. 12 minutes on the clock. 20-7. Crossett leading Osceola. And it's going to be a high end-over-end kick, taking it about the 3-yard line, about the 2-yard line. He's across the 5 to the 10, 15. He's going to stutter step, try to get out to the outside, across the 15. He's across the 20, gets up across the 25, about the 26-yard line, and Osceola will have the ball 1st and 10.
Good run back by Nick Charles there. He was cut off on the right side or the east side of the field and reversed his course and cut back across the grain and made an excellent return. That's 2 good returns for Nick Charles tonight.
Yeah, Nick Charles is doing an excellent job, and a lot of people are growing up right now. They're growing up on this field. It's going to take every Seminole to get back in this ball game. We need a long drive right here, Bobby, and we need to put this ball in the end zone and try to get this lead down to 1 possession.
You can really get yourself back in the football game solid right here with a good drive. I'm sure Coach Carter's going to want to take some time off the clock, move the football down the field, and get it in the end zone.
Going to have 3 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Shotgun formation. Don Taven Littleton is your quarterback. There is a snap. He's going to roll to his right. Going to go across the about the 25-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 1, 2nd and 11 for the Seminoles.
Don Taven had Landry and Clayton open. He wanted to get him the football. He just never could get himself set. And just the pursuit. There's too much pursuit from the front line of the Crossett Eagles.
Shotgun formation one more time. 3 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. We'll set up a stack on the far side. Don Taven now is going to try to take off. He's across the 30, across the 35, going to go out of bounds at about the 36, 37-yard line. Had to be a first down, 1st and 10 for the Seminoles.
I'll tell you something, you know, and I've called his name several times tonight. I'm going to keep calling it. Dylan Cootie is in the backfield at every snap. Don Taven got smart that time and said, if you're over on that side, I'm going to go to the opposite side.
Smart man.
But you can see the heat is really wearing on Don Taven. I mean, we're in the first offensive series, and you know, he's taking the load of this offense tonight. He's going to have to look for some help at some point.
There is a snap. Quarterback want to roll to his left, and he's going to throw it. He's going deep, and it looks like he's going to overthrow everybody. Incomplete, and wanted the deep ball that time, and it just wasn't there.
And you know, Michael, people look at that and say, well, that's an incomplete pass, and they don't think that it serves any purpose, but it does. It loosens up that secondary. It'll make the linebackers drop a little deeper into coverage and can open up your run game. Taking those shots down the field are important, especially in a power spread offense. It opens up lanes for the run game inside.
10:54 left in the second quarter. 20-7 is your score. Crossett leading Osceola. 2 wide receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Both of them stacked. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. He's going to roll out here to his right. And now he's going to throw, and he's got a man complete. And he's at the 30. He's at 25, 20, 10, 5. Give him 6. Jabari Person. Touchdown Seminoles. 63-yard pitch and catch from Don Taven Littleton to Jabari Person.
I tell you, Michael, that's probably one of the best throws I've seen Don Taven make in the last 2 years. He puts it on the outside where only his receiver can catch the football. There's pretty decent coverage. Crossett, but wasn't a busted coverage or anything like that. Jabari just had one step behind the defender, and Don Taven throws the football where nobody catches it but his receiver.
Slayton is going to attempt the extra point. There is a snap, and it's going to be a busted play. Going to have to try to run the ball, and it's going to be no good. So with 10:39 left in the third quarter, Crossett 20, Osceola 13. We'll take a timeout. Be back in 1 minute.
Huddle House of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Huddle House has been serving up fresh and hot home-style meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for more than 60 years. Huddle House is the host of family and friends brought together by good food, cooked to order, and served from the heart. Go by and see store manager Michael Henderson at 4563 West Kaiser in Osceola, or contact him at 870-563-6099. Huddle House of Osceola is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Located at 1460 West Kaiser, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, and they are a member FDIC. You can contact branch manager Greg Reese at 870-622-0400. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
And we are back here at Seminoles Stadium. 10:39 left in the third quarter. Seminoles have just scored on a 63-yard touchdown pass from Don Littleton to Jabari Person. Extra point was no good. 20-13. Osceola got life now, Bobby, and then we just need to get a good kickoff stop here, and let's play some defense. High end over end kick. It's going to be taken about the 20-yard line. He's get behind this guys there, across the 25, 30, 35, up to about the 36-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Crossett Eagles.
Good kick coverage by the Seminoles there. There wasn't a particularly deep kick. Noah Ennis down there on the coverage making the tackle. You know, the defense needs to step up big right here.
Got to step up. Got to have a defense stop right here. We've come out. We've threw the punch. Now we've got to stand and back it up. That's what you got to do right here.
And Osceola's going to stay in that 3-4 package and keep those ends back off the line of scrimmage.
2 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Shotgun formation. And there is a snap. Going to give it to the running back. They've got him in the backfield. Well, wait a minute. We got a whistle because everything just stopped real fast.
Yeah, that was going to be a big loss there for Crossett. I don't know what stopped the play.
Delay a game.
Delay a game. We'll take that 5 yards.
We'll take it. That's a 5-yard penalty. Be 1st and 15 for Crossett.
I didn't see the flag come out at all, and they just stopped the play. So
2 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. And there is a snap. Quarterback's going to throw. Bubble screen. Oh, that almost was picked.
That was a design tunnel. It was going to come back inside, and A.J. Harris somehow gets a hand in there and knocks that thing away. That's a great defensive play by A.J. Harris.
He's got to be real careful, though, Bobby. What's going to happen here in a minute is he's going to fake that bubble. He's going to throw it over the top. We're going to be standing there looking.
Right.
Got to be real careful.
There's got to be eye discipline on the outside. The cornerbacks have got to have eye discipline and stay with their receiver.
2nd down, 15. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's going to throw it deep. He's got a man on the outside, and it is incomplete.
No good. That's good defense, man.
Good job there.
There's number 5, Landry and Clayton back there, and he got his arm in there, Michael. I tell you, he was worrying me there for a second. He was beat for just a half a step, and he turned his back to the football, turned his back to the quarterback, and I was worried he would run into the line of or run into the receiver and get called for interference, but he waited for the ball to arrive and got his arm up through there and knocked it away.
3rd down, 3rd and 15. This is a huge down for Osceola in momentum. Seminoles need to get out of here right here, make them punt. Need some defense here, Bobby.
It's a big play right here.
There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. They're going to throw the underneath screen. Kamarian Brooks kind of overruns it, and he's going to get outside. They got to get him down. That's a 1st down across the 45 to the 50, and mercy, mercy, mercy.
I'm going to tell you, Michael, they missed a hold back here on number 52, Chris Littleton. The tackle that was blocking him just grabbed his jersey and held him. I'm not going to say that wouldn't have prevented the play, but the referees missed one there. But good execution by the Eagles. They got the screen set up well and got the 1st down.
There's a snap. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's trying to get across the middle. They're going to get him at the 45-yard line. 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 for Crossett.
Yeah, that's a backbreaker for a defense. You get folks in 3rd and 25, you got to be able to get them off the field.
Got to just keep playing here. Keep playing defense. Got to keep this to a 1-score game. 2 wide receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Shotgun formation. And there's a snap. Quarterback's going to throw. Throws the underneath screen, and golly. Once again, we almost pick it off, but he gets positive yards up to the 40-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd down, 3rd and about 3 for Crossett.
I'm going to tell you, if Tyreek keeps floating that ball out there, AJ's going to pick one and take it to the house. He was really close right there, but he's got to make the play.
I wish he'd go ahead and do it. Hey, that's a penalty. That's a penalty. They missed it. He snooped the ball.
He threw the
I know,
flag.
but he's saying it's offsides.
Oh, he did call it offsides.
He jerked the ball. That's why he jumped offsides. They missed that. I don't argue, you know that, but I watched him move the ball. Man, come on, Seminoles. 1st and 10, ball sitting at the 35-yard line. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. It's a low one. Now we got a whistle and I think Osceola's going to take a timeout and talk about it. Take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. We're back in 1 minute.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate. And you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation.
The Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 563-5700. The Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007. Sandbar Grill features certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong Osceola residents and welcome everyone with a smile. Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
And welcome back, Seminole fans, to Seminole Stadium. 1st and 10, ball sitting at the 35-yard line of Osceola. Seminoles need a big stop here. Got to get off here on defense. Shotgun formation, double wing backfield. A little different formation than we've seen. And there's a snap. Quarterback's looking to throw. He's going to get away. He's still running. Across the 30, 25, 20. We got a flag back here about the 37-yard line, and that's got to be a hold.
That one's going to come back. There was a hold. I didn't get the number of the Crossett player, but he had a lot of jersey there.
I'm not going to say it. I'm going to wait till the referee says it so I don't argue calls. But
that's what Kurt Chandler said.
That's, well, I know it. We appreciate him watching the broadcast. But it is going to be a hold, 10-yard penalty back to about the 46-yard line, and that's huge. Now, Seminoles have got to find a way to capitalize here.
You do. And you saw the athleticism right there, Tyreek Jones. A great spin move to get away from that rush and make a good run. The young man is just a gifted football player.
Very good football player. 46-yard line. Be 1st and 20. Shotgun formation once again. There's a snap. It's a low one. Quarterback's going to have to pick it up. He gives it to number 7, and he gets across the 40 down to about the 35-yard line. And once again, a bad snap turns into a 10-yard gain.
I got to tell you, that play, again, that's testament to Tyreek Jones' athleticism, because the timing of that play should have really been ruined by that snap. But he picks the football up, stays right on time, gets to the spot, and gets it handed off for a 10-yard gain.
2nd and 10, ball set at the 35-yard line. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers set. There's a snap. It's low again. He's going to throw, looking across the middle, and it is incomplete. Great job there by number 11, Don Taven Littleton, coming over and knocking that ball away.
I was just going to comment on earlier in the series that, I didn't see Don Taven out there. I could tell he was really getting winded on the offensive series, and then there he is, showing up big on the defensive side of the ball, knocking one away and bringing him to 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10, big down here once again. 4 wide receivers set, shotgun formation. And there is a snap. Quarterback's going to try to run this time. He does. He's across the 30. Takes a huge hit.
Wow.
Man.
I don't know who hit him, but his helmet flew off.
52 is who it looks like, Bobby.
That'd be Chris Littleton.
Son.
I hope he is okay. I hope Mr. Jones is okay. He's going to have to leave the field for one play for losing his helmet. But he looks a little shaken up, Michael.
Hey, that was a collision, Bobby.
I really hope he's okay. That was a very hard hit.
It's going to be 4th down and 2.
Don't want to see anybody injured in the football game. And
I'm sitting in the house. They're standing up. Quarterback keeper, and he's going to have the 1st down across the 20 to the 21, to the 19. I'm sorry. Be 1st and 10, and Bobby, looks like the Seminoles are on defense are going to the right. It didn't look like we got anybody down on the left-hand side over there.
That's number 2. Jackson Moore comes in to take over for Tyreek Jones at quarterback. That's a good read there. He read the end, pulled the football, and took it around the end for the 1st down.
There's a snap. Quarterback's going to keep it once again. And great stiff arm. He's across the 10, going to put his head down and going to go down to about the 3-yard line. Be 1st and goal at the 3.
I'm going to tell you what you're seeing right here, Michael. This is the Seminoles are a tired football team. The kids are trying to play both ways, and in this humidity with this heat, they're tired.
Got a timeout on the field. Cross is going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. We're back in 30 seconds.
The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Superintendent Alfred Hogan and the Osceola School Board wishes all students a great school year. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with an equal opportunity to be successful. The 2020-2021 school year promises to be exciting with reflections of the past, anticipation of the future, and a pure determination to make a difference. The Osceola School District says, "Go Seminoles!"
We are back, Seminole fans, here at Seminole Stadium. 6:33 left in the third quarter. Crossett 20, Osceola 13. Be first and goal. Ball sent at the 2-yard line.
I'll tell you, Michael, I don't question coaches very much, but I question the intent of taking that timeout right there. You got Osceola on their heels, and again, I think Osceola's a tired football team right now. I think I would have taken another shot and went ahead and tried to stick it in the end zone on them.
Maybe they just want to make sure they get it in. They know it's very important. They can get back up by 2 scores here.
Now this is, you're exactly right. It is big right here.
Shotgun formation. Jackson Moore is your quarterback. No, number 3 is your quarterback.
No, they're switching. Jackson Moore staying there.
Okay. That's right. There is a snap. Going to give it to number 3. He's hit. Goes down to about the 1-yard line. It's going to be second and goal from the 1. Same spot. They're picking on the right side of that defensive line.
Osceola's going to try to stiffen their neck right here. They're going to try to stand strong and keep them out of the end zone.
And there's a
break.
False snap. And Seminoles just need to get on it. Oh, just get on it.
There
There
it
you go.
is.
Good job. There's a break we needed. Anthony Harris Jr. falls on it at the 20-yard line. Woo, Bobby, that is the break we needed right there.
Man, we looked at it in the first half and we said everything was going across its way. That is a break for Osceola right there. You have their starting quarterback go out, and then Jackson Moore comes in and plays equally as well. Osceola needed a break, and they got one. Good job by A.J. Harrison. You got to capitalize on mistakes made on the football team. Just a poor snap, and Osceola has to capitalize here.
Bobby, I go back to exactly what you said. They gave Osceola time to get a little breather a while ago. Once they come out of that timeout, they ran a 1-yard play, then the fumble, and had Osceola on the heels. Who's to say they wouldn't have went in and put it in a while ago? Either way, it is what it is. Seminoles get the break. Spread formation. Dontavian Littleton is your quarterback. There's a snap. He's going to roll to his right. He's looking, still looking, and now he's going to be just stopped in about the 15 to 16-yard line. And I guess they're going to not blow the whistle.
That is good defensive pursuit by the Crossett Eagles there. And I tell you, Michael, I'm looking across the way there at Tyreek Jones, and I think I'm worried about the young man. I hope he doesn't have a concussion, but it looks like he's going to warm up now.
He is
I
warming
was
up.
worried that maybe he wouldn't be back in the football game, but it looks like he's going to take some snaps. We certainly want that young man to be okay and be able to get back in the football game.
4 wide receivers set here. Bobby Dontavian's got to learn to throw that ball away.
Yeah, he's got to do something with it. He can't just take that sack.
And there is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. Now he's going to be flushed out. And here he comes. He drops the football. He's going to pick it back up and going to be tackled at about the 22-yard line. So they're going to give him, this 17-yard line. They'll give him a 1-yard gain. It's going to bring up third down, third and about 13 for Osceola.
And that's very fortunate there that he was able to pick that football up on the run right there. But I think he had an open receiver. Landry and Clayton was open and looked like that Dontavian was ready to throw the football and just lost the handle. And I got to tell you, man, Dylan Cootie is this kid's in the backfield every snap.
$13 on the play clock.
And what you see right here, you see Coach Carter just saying we're going to burn some of this clock. We're going we're going to take our time trying to get down the field and not give you any opening.
There's a snap. Quarterback's going to roll to his right, still rolling. Going to throw it across the middle of the field. Oh, that's a pass interference.
That's got to be a call.
Oh, you got to throw that. He pushed him right. Oh, I'm sorry. Incomplete pass. Oh, my goodness, I'm sorry. That was the fan come out at me right there, Bobby. I mean, pushed him right in the back. And the referee's standing right there. They would throw a flag on me if I'm the coach. I'm telling you right now. I'd be in the middle of the field.
Coach Carter was close to the middle of the field. That's clearly a blown call. I think if you ask the official, he'd say it was uncatchable.
Who cares? That man had a play on the ball.
2 hands in the back of a receiver's got to get a flag to come out.
Wow. That's the fan in me there, folks. I apologize for that.
You got a little excited.
I knew we was going to have a new set of downs and the possibility of keep the drive alive. Nevertheless, we're going to have to punt here. Anthony Harris Jr. is going to be the punt. And it's a good thing he was that tall, high end-over-end punt. It's going to bounce at the 50, go across the 50. We need to just get on it
right there.
Going to be at the 50-yard line, so Crossett will have the ball 1st and 10 on the 50-yard line with 4:10 left in the third quarter. 20-13, Crossett leading the Seminoles.
That's a good punt there by A.J. Good hang time. Just didn't get a roll out of it like he's been getting. And the Seminoles need to come out on defense and make another stand. You know, you can't let that call get you down. You can't even think about it. You got to get past it and move on. Prepare yourself to come out and play strong defensively. Mr. Tyreek Jones is back in the football game. I'm glad to see that. We're glad to see that young man back on the field and very thankful that he's healthy and ready to go.
4 wide receivers set. Ball sitting at the 50-yard line. Shotgun formation. There is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw, and he's going to go deep. He's got a man. He's got him. He'll catch it, and he does catch it down to the 1-yard line, and that is a 49-yard pass to.
It's number 9. He's not on our list, but that's about. I don't know that you could throw that pass much better.
Nope. Down to the 2-yard line. Just got behind our defenders. Just got to run with them. You have to run with them. Ball's at the 2-yard line. Quarterback this time is going to be under center. And it's going to be a quarterback sneak. And they've got him, and he's going to get down to, they're going to say no gain, back to the 2-yard line. Quarterback there is number 4, Tyreek Jones.
Terrence Nimmers had a handful of jersey and wouldn't let go, or he's gonna get in the end zone. So T.I. saves the touchdown right there.
Ball sitting at the 1 or the 2-yard line. Shotgun formation once again. And there's a snap. Quarterback's going to roll to his right, still roll to his right.
Oh, that's going to get you a flag every time.
Well, hey, they saw that one. How about that? We saw that one, didn't we? 2 of them saw that one.
That was a little bit. That wasn't disguised very well. You just can't just run the receiver over.
Which time?
Both times.
Which time you can't?
Both times.
Ball's going to be half the distance to be at the 1-yard line now.
The critical thing here is it's first down.
Yep. Gives the first down. Seminoles just got to swallow that right there, and let's hope for another. How about another fumble or something right here?
Bow you back and play harder.
Strip the ball out. Let's get something here. Shotgun formation. Ball's at the 1. There is a snap. Going to give him number 2, and he's held in the backfield, and he's going to get away once again. And
don't stay away from the helmet.
Get the ball out of there. You got a big group like that, they're going to get him all the way back to the 10-yard line. That's a 9-yard loss. Be second and goal from the 10. And you get a big group of folks like that. Hold him up and pull that ball out, Bobby.
That's good defense there, and Chris Littleton in the backfield and getting his hands on the running back there as soon as he comes out of the mesh point with the quarterback.
It's going to bring up second down.
Well,
third.
They've got third down. I don't know.
I don't think that's right.
I don't either.
And there's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's going to throw to the corner of the end zone, and it is bobbled and out of bounds. And that's going to bring up, it says 4th down over there, so it's 4th and goal from the 10. We appreciate it.
That was close to another interference right there by Nick Charles. He was pretty handsy with the receiver over there and right in front of the official. You're going to have to be careful with that.
Field goal, Bobby. They're going to try a field goal. Number 18.
Mr. Lysandro Mondragon.
There you go. Ball's going to be, he's going to mark it down about the 16, so we're looking at 26 yards. Oh, we need a big miss right here.
This is a critical field goal right here for Crossett. Make it a two-score game. That's going into the 4th quarter. They could be huge.
There's a snap. The hold is down. The kick is up.
I think he missed it.
And it is no good. No good.
Wide left.
And once again, Bobby, Osceola gets a gift.
You're not going to get many more breaks like this. They need to capitalize right here. This Crossett football team is too well coached and too talented to continue giving them second chances.
They get a gift right here, folks. Got a fumble on the last play that Osceola got. We had to give it back to them. And then right there, they missed the field goal, so Seminoles still have life. 1:36 left here in the 3rd quarter. A lot of football left. 20-13 is just a 7-point game. Seminoles just going to have to capitalize on some of these gifts.
You got to come out and play good sound technical football here, and just play assignment football. Do your job, and matriculate down the field.
And there is a snap. Stovall, he's going to get across the 20 to about the, well, they're going to say he's going to get up to the 20. No gain. Be 2nd and 10.
And I'll give you one guess who made that tackle.
Could
Dylan Cootie. This kid is got a motor. He's a monster on that defensive line.
Going to have 3 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Shotgun formation for Osceola. Got to get that ball down the field. There is the snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's going right down the middle of the field. And it is, oh my goodness, what a ball thrown. Intended for number 19 there. He's going to drop it.
Man,
Terrence Nimmers.
That thing was on, well, T.I. is 15. I don't know who 19 is. Is that T.I.?
Yeah, T.I. is 19.
Well, I don't know who 15 is, and I've been attributing a lot of things to T.I. that wasn't him.
Well, T.I.'s, he had him.
He did. He put it right on him. He put it right on his hands.
He just the defender just
enough.
3rd down, 3rd and 10. Quarterback's going to look to run. And he's still on his feet across the 25. Don Taven Littleton's going to pick up 5. He's going to bring up a 4th down, 4th and 5. And
you'd have to punt here.
Yep, going to have to punt, I would think.
We got an injury.
Yeah, I think he's cramped up. He was holding that left leg.
He was holding his legs. Number 10,
10,
Santario Scott.
He's going to get up. Yep.
Oh, he's cramping good, yep. Those calf muscles are talking to him. He's going to take that stiff-legged walk across. Everybody knows what that walk means. He's got him in both calves.
Yep.
He's a tough young man if he stays out there.
No, he's got to come off. When they blow the whistle for the injury, he's got to come out. Both teams on the sideline now. I don't know what we're doing here.
They may have charged Crossett with a timeout for injury.
No, here they all come back.
Yeah.
40 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. 20-13. Crossett leading Osceola.
Like A.J. Harris is going to go back deep and punt. Number 7, Fred Barnett for Crossett is deep. Crossett runs a player off late.
High end over end kick. Going to hit across the 45, across the 40, and this is going to die about the 39-yard line. So Crossett will have the ball 1st and 10 on the 39-yard line. And Bobby, Seminoles is going to have to ask their defense one more time to come up big here.
Yeah, they need another good defensive stand. You flip the field just a little bit, not as much as you'd like to, but you've got them back in their territory, and you need to make a stand right here and keep them on this end of the field. An opportunity for Crossett to punt and give you decent field position.
What we got here? They just training the balls out.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Give them a little extra time. We got 10 seconds left before the third quarter comes to an end. See what Crossett tries to do here. 3 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Shotgun formation. And there is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's going to take the deep man once again. And he's got him again, and at the time he just drops it. Just drops it.
That's number 6, Dwayne Ashford, man, and he just flew by Nick Charles. The ball was out on time and it was on target. He just couldn't bring it in.
Take it down in 10. Fortunate there with 5.1 left in the third. 5 seconds left. 20-13.
It looks like Osceola's playing man-to-man on the outside there. There was no over-the-top safety help, so they're going to have to do a better job of staying in stride with these receivers.
And there is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Throws it right in the middle of the field this time. And it's a foot race across the 40 down to about the 35-yard line. And, Bobby, I've seen that all night long. I don't understand why they didn't throw it to the slot receiver before now.
That's Cameron Williams catches the football and gets it upfield. And you're right, that slot receiver's been open quite a bit.
That's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter with your score. Crossett 20, Osceola 13. We'll take a timeout. Let the sponsors get a word in. Back in 1 minute.
Osceola Council Member Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Tyler and his wife Carolyn are lifelong residents of Osceola and alumni of Osceola High School. Tyler is fighting to make a better Osceola. Tyler is running for re-election to the Osceola City Council, and let's support him in making Osceola prouder, stronger, and better. Osceola Council Member Tyler Dunnigan wants to remind everyone to get out and vote on November the 3rd. Osceola Council Member Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. The Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 563-5700. The Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007. Sandbar Grill features certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong.
And welcome back, Seminole fans, to Seminole Stadium. We start the fourth quarter. Crossett has the ball, 1st and 10, sitting on the Osceola 36-yard line. 20-13 is your score, and Bob, we need the defense to come up big.
And they need to stop right here. You got a 1st and 10. You got a new set of downs opportunity here to shut them down and keep them out of field goal range and force a punt.
Two wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side, a little offset eye on the right-hand side of the line of scrimmage. Quarterback's in the shotgun. And there is a snap. Going to give it to number 2. Hit the line of scrimmage. He goes across the line of scrimmage up to about the 33-yard line. 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7.
Good play there by number 88, Nick Lawrence. Gets him on the ground. Just running that misdirection, that read from the quarterback. Osceola's doing a little bit better job clogging the middle up. They're taking away that inside run for the quarterback.
We had an injury over there, number 2. He walked out on his own. That was the ball carrier, Jackson Moore. Crosses back to the line of scrimmage. Osceola's running out of the huddle on the near side. He's blowing the whistle ready. They could go at any time.
I don't know if I could exercise the sportsmanship Crossett just did. I think I'd have snapped it.
Yeah, I promise you that. Got 2 men going to come back here and reset in the backfield. There's a snap. Going to give it to the second man through. He's just getting behind them big linemen. And good job there of bottling him up at the line of scrimmage. 88 was one of them, Bobby.
It's number 7, Fred Barnett.
Yep.
Nick Vorns gets his
Vorn's
hands
up.
on him, but I'm going to tell you, he missed a cutback lane there. There was that thing was wide open to
Yep.
the left. If he just takes one step to the left, he's gone.
Yeah. Man, you probably could have ran that touchdown.
I don't know about all that.
Not now?
I don't know about all that. No.
Yes, you could have. You'd have bumbling and stumbling.
Oh, it'd have been a lot of stumbling.
3rd down. 4 Crossett. Spread formation one more time. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to keep it. He gets outside. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line. That's going to be a 1st down, 1st and 10 on the quarterback run.
Good tackle there by Jabari Person, but Tyreek Jones makes the proper read that time. He doesn't hand the football off on the inside dive. He pulls it when he sees the end crash, and he's gone around the end. That's the proper read on that play. Good execution by the Crossett Eagles.
1st and 10. 3 wide receivers to the far side, 1 in the near side. Shotgun formation. Tyreek Jones is your quarterback. He's got Jackson Moore to his left. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Throws it right in the middle of the field to the slot receiver, and he's just going to walk into it for a touchdown.
I got to tell you right there, Michael, that's a huge mistake, and he knows he did it. It's Nick Vorns. He hits the receiver instead of wrapping up. You prevent that touchdown by going ahead and making the tackle there. But again, that tight end H-back slot out there just is wide open right there on the hash, and Tyreek Jones is too good to miss that.
Going to line up and kick the extra point. There's a snap. It's high. They're just going to have to fall on it. It's no good. So with 10:08 left in the 4th quarter, Crossett 26, Osceola 13. We'll take a timeout. Let the sponsors get a word in. Back in 1 minute.
Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 563-5700. The Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007. Sandbar Grill features certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong Osceola residents and welcome everyone with a smile. Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Osceola City Council member Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Sandra represents the Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2. Sandra spent 35 years volunteering with the youth in our community and promises to keep fighting for a brighter future for us all. Sandra's motto is Prayers for Our City. Sandra is asking for your vote for re-election for Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2 on November 3rd. Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation.
And welcome back, Seminole fans, to Seminole Stadium. 10:08 left in this ball game. Crossett has just scored on a 24-yard touchdown pass from Tyreek Jones to Cameron Williams. Extra point was no good. 26-13. Still a lot of time left, Bobby. We've got to try to put some points up fast.
You got a lot of football to be played right here, and just come out and execute your offense, bring the football down the field, and get in the end zone. It can be a new ball game.
It's offsides, flags in the air.
Yep.
Be a 5-yard penalty offsides on Crossett.
Now, do they have to re-kick, or can Coach Carter take it at the 35?
You're probably going to make him. Well, they blew it dead.
I guess, yeah, they'll have to re-kick it then.
Kick it back from the 35. Bobby, while we got just a second, we want to thank our sponsors. Without them, this would not be possible. We appreciate them so much. We've had a couple more come on this year. We appreciate that. And with everything going on, we appreciate y'all so much for sponsoring the Seminole Nation.
The sponsorship is so important because we'd like to try to improve our broadcast and improve our equipment, and that's huge for us.
High end over end kick. It's going to be taken at about the 15-yard line, and we're across 20, 25, looking for a hole. He comes to the outside. He's across the 20, 35, 40, 45, and finally going to be run out of bounds. And we've got, Coach, boy, like a late hit, but I don't see a flag, so he probably didn't get it.
It looked like it was a hit out of bounds. Coach Carter's letting them know about it, and
That was Terrence Nimmers.
Yeah, T.I. had a good head of steam there and had an avenue, and he took advantage of it.
Tell you what, Bobby, Terrence, while we're talking about Terrence Nimmers, we had him when he was a pup over at Opar. Basketball, football, and boy could play it all.
Mm-hmm.
He is a great talent. He's going to be a huge, huge help to the Seminole football team.
He is. T.I.'s got some speed. He's got some really good straight line speed, but he's not, it's not bad laterally. He
Right.
cuts well, and
He's got great
he
hands.
showed it right there.
He's got great hands. I know he missed one while ago, but you're going to see more from T.I., I promise you that. One wide receiver to the near side, 3 to the far side, shotgun formation. Littleton is your quarterback. Stovall is going to reset over to the left. Now Littleton's going to run, and he's going to be thrown for a loss back to the 42-yard line. That's a 1-yard loss. Be second down and 11.
It looked like that was going to be a screen, and it didn't develop. Somebody missed an assignment there. And I'm going to tell you right now, Michael, it's gut check time for the Seminole football team. You can see that they are winded. They're tired. This humidity and this heat just takes it out of you, and when you're not having success, it just makes it worse.
Shotgun formation once again. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw, and he's going to throw right down the middle of the field to Terrence Nimmers, and it's broken up. Broken up that time by number 16, Jaden Williams.
Good play there by Jaden Williams. Get his hand on the football. Terrence was open, and it was a good throw by Don Taven. It was out on time, and it was definitely on target. And just a good defensive play there.
Third down, 3rd and 11 for the Seminoles. Need some positive yardage here. There is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. Now he's going to throw deep once again. Got Nick Charles, and it's just going to hit him in the shoulder pads and fall. But, man, Bobby, there's contact there. I mean, he's coming back for the ball, and he makes contact with the receiver. I mean,
I've seen it on both sides. That Nick Charles on that last drive where Crossett missed the field goal, it was really handsy on the sideline. They're letting them get away with a lot there on the receivers.
4th down, 4th and 11. We're going to be in punt formation.
I think right there, if you get positive yardage, Coach Carter's probably thinking about going ahead and going for it. You're down 2 scores, and 8:54 left to go in the football game, and you really got to start thinking about going for it on 4th down here.
Coach Carter trying to call timeout. I think he did get it.
He's got to seriously consider going for it right here.
Timeout, Osceola, and we're just going to keep it right here, Bobby. And Bobby, you've seen 2 good teams here tonight. I mean, 2 teams that are first game of the season. Osceola didn't have a scrimmage game, so the only thing they had to go by was what they played against themselves, in a mock scrimmage. So they're seeing some things for the first time that they need to correct. And we just got some things we got to work on and get better on.
And I know that everybody's, our fans are sitting there and they're thinking, man, this is not what we wanted or not what we expected. But I've got to tell you, when you look at this football team, man, there's positives all over the field. The defense comes out on fire. I see really good things from the defensive side of the football team. And this offense is going to come together. They've got to gel a little bit and get a little bit of chemistry, get a little chemistry on the offensive line. Osceola has the potential for a very, very bright season this year.
What they're going to do, though, is get better every game. That's what it's all about.
We're going to know a lot more about this football team next week.
I agree. Shotgun formation. Well, I'm sorry, it's punt formation. Anthony Harris
long
Jr.
shotgun.
Yeah, that'd be a long shotgun.
Be a deep shotgun.
Punt formation for Osceola. There's a snap. And it is a high end-over-end kick. Good kick. Let it go. It took a good bounce for Crossett. Going to go down at the 24-yard line. For Crossett will have it 1st and 10 with 8:38 left in this ball game, leading 26-13 over Osceola.
Good punt there by A.J. Harris. Excellent punt. He just didn't get the bounce he wanted, but good hang time, good distance.
Folks, want to remind everyone, next week we'll be at Blytheville, Osceola, and the Blytheville Chickasaws, 7 o'clock. Here's the game time. We'll be on around the 6:40 area if we can get Jay Gonzalez to not to push buttons at 6:30 and have to reset the whole system and
Michael,
all this different stuff.
He's been telling you all along, you don't know what those buttons do unless you push them.
Well, I know it.
And you don't know what's going to happen unless you push it.
Folks, to give you a little insight, about 4 o'clock we were in the booth. We were setting up, got everything set up, everything checked out. Everything did real good. At 6:30, I call the radio station, tell Jade, let's go.
5:30.
I'm sorry, yeah, you're right, 5:30. Call the radio station, tell Jade, let's go. And nothing happens.
Nothing works.
Nothing works. Has reset the whole system. But hey, it all works now.
You know, and live stream land may not care, but I'm going to tell you right now, Jade cares less. It just nothing frazzles him. He just kind of sits there and looks at it, and Michael's bouncing off the walls, and Jade says it'll be okay. And about 3 seconds before you go on the air, there it is.
Exactly. And can't tell us what happened. He just don't know.
Yeah, I've never pushed that button before.
Just
it just worked.
Just reset the system, he said.
Yeah.
So, one wide receiver to the far side, 2 to the near side, shotgun formation. And I bet you right now they're going to run some clock once this play's done. There's a snap. Going to give it to the, try to throw a screen pass, and it's complete. And there's a hold on the outside out there. Gets across the 45, and it's going to be enough. That should be enough for a first down, 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line on the screen pass.
A nice screen pass there. Nick Warren tried to use every inch of his frame to knock that thing down. He was in good position. He just a better pass by Tyreek Jones. He just got it over Nick's outstretched hands and made the completion.
8:19 left in this ball game. 26-13. Crossett leads. They have the football. 1st and 10. Ball sitting at the 45-yard line of Crossett. 4 wide receivers set this time. Shotgun formation for the quarterback. That is Tyreek Jones. Inside screen here again. Across the 50. 45. Going to be down about the 40, right at the 46-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain. Be 2nd and 1 for Crossett.
It's a well-executed tunnel screen to Fred Barnett. Takes a step off the line, comes back around. Just a very well-executed play. Now, I got to tell you, Michael, the Seminoles are just gassed.
Well, I mean, that's conditioning, Bobby. I mean, you were down for a week with COVID. I mean, you were down some when they wouldn't let you play. I mean, you have to get conditioned. It's gonna take some time. It'll be all right. I promise you. One way or the other. There's a snap. Quarterback's gonna look to throw. Still looking to throw. He's still looking to throw. And they're trying to put him down for a sack. They finally do get him. Anthony Harris Jr., back at the about the 48-yard line. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down, 3rd and 8 for Crossett.
I got to tell you, Cameron Williams is running wide open across the center of the field.
Like Tyreek Jones is cramped up. He's holding his right hamstring. That's a heck of a quarterback, Bobby.
It's a tough young man. He took that lick earlier, and I really thought he wouldn't come back in. And I'll tell you, muscle cramps in a calf is bad enough, but you get them in your hamstring, man, they hurt.
There's a snap. Ball's on the ground. Quarterback's going to pick it up, trying to get away. He does get away. And there's the ball, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by number 11. That's Don Taven Littleton. And Osceola will have the ball, 1st and 10 on the 46-yard line. And I was so scared they were going to get some kind of
I thought it was going to be a horse collar.
collar. Yeah, it was scared there because it was up around the head.
It was.
And once again, some of those have a little life here. We need to go down and put that ball in the end zone.
Hey, you need to do some hurrying up here. There have to be some tempo and get down the football field quickly and come back with a defensive stand. And there Don Taven Littleton is again playing both ways in this heat and humidity. So let's see how much he's got left in the tank.
Well, you got to find another gear somehow.
That's it.
Now you got a 4 wide receiver set here. 1 wide receiver on the far side, shotgun formation.
5 wide. Got 5 over here in a diamond.
That's exactly right. There's a snap. Going to throw back.
Double pass.
Double pass. And he's going to go deep. And once again,
And that's a
cannot
lot of
come
contact.
cannot come down with it, folks. And I'm not going to say it again, Bob. Just not going to do it.
That's a lot of contact.
Good play call there, though. I love the play call.
It was a good play call, and T.I.'s open, or an opportunity.
It's gonna happen, folks. Y'all just be patient. Be patient. It's gonna happen for Osceola.
Set up in the same formation.
Shotgun formation once again. There's a snap. Quarterback's gonna look to throw. Gonna do it again. He's gonna throw it back this time to Don Littleton. He's gonna get the ball. He's got to make a man miss. He does. Across the 50. He's got to get up the field. 45 up across the 44, about the 43-yard line. That's a first down, and again, that's some good-looking play call there.
Yes, sir. Dylan Cootie on the tackle there. The kid's all over the field.
Yeah, he covered. Don Taven's running this way instead of that way.
Yep.
So yeah, you're right. That young man just said, "Hey, I'm gonna back up here and make the tackle."
Make a tackle. I've made plenty of them tonight. I've wreaked enough havoc.
That's exactly right. There's the snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Now he's going to step up. And he's going to throw it back. Got a man wide open and just couldn't get it to him.
Couldn't get it across his body.
Threw off the back foot. Had Landry and Clayton wide open, but Don Taven was scrambling. He just could not get his feet set. It was there, though.
You can look at Don Taven's body language, and that young man is tired.
He is.
But I'll tell you, Michael, that's almost as good as a completion right there, because it stops the clock.
It does.
It gives you the opportunity to catch your breath and get back out here and make a good play.
I tell you, Don Taven Littleton is a warrior.
He is.
I'm talking about a warrior. Good kid. Got great parents. He's a great individual. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. Rolling to his right. He's going to throw it, and it's incomplete once again, right through the hands.
You got to bring that one down. The ball is dead on time and dead on the money.
Terrence Nimmer, sophomore. I'll tell you, I know I keep saying it. People are like, man, they need to get him out the ball game. He can't catch. Terrence Nimmer is going to be the real deal, folks. Just mark my words.
For the first time tonight, I've seen Dylan Cootie look a little bit tired. I think that last one he's thinking, man, how can I just need to get my hands on him.
3rd and 10. Ball sitting at the 43-yard line. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Don Taven's trying to get away. He's still looking to throw right down the middle of the field. He's got a man at the 15, at the 10, at the 5. He's going to go out at the 5-yard line. Landry and Clayton. And great job there by Don Taven Littleton down to Landry and Clayton. And I don't know how you feel about that, but Landry was doing jumping jacks.
Yeah, he was happy.
Telling him he's open. I'm open. I'm
throw
open.
It here. It was a good throw by Don Taven. I know Landry was saying, get me the ball, but Don Taven was in trouble. But I can tell you right now that I know Dylan Cootie's tired because he got blocked that time.
Yeah.
And you see him down there, bent over his hand.
He's been over right now.
And that kid has played hard tonight. He has really played an outstanding football game.
They're trying to get somebody out right now.
Mm-hmm.
Shotgun formation. Ball's on the 5-yard line. One comes into motion. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to keep it this time. Across the 5. Let's see where they give him at. Well, he's going to get no gain to the 5-yard line. Be second and goal from the 5.
Yeah, that was designed there for Don Taven, but the running back Jonathan Stovall didn't go all the way across the formation. Tried to lead him into the hole. Didn't look like it was ran properly at that point.
Shotgun formation one more time. 4 wide receivers set. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to his right. He's trying to get across the 5 down to the 3-yard line. Be
Don
third
Taven
down and
lost his hat.
Yep, be 3rd and goal from the 3.
He's going to have to come out of the football game. Man, and Dylan Cootie gets a break. I didn't know if he was going to make it all the way off the field. Bless his soul, man.
That's right.
That kid has played hard.
Heck of a game by that young man. AJ, Anthony Harris Jr. is going to take over at quarterback. Don Taven had to come out because of his helmet coming off on the play. 3rd down and goal from the 3. There's the snap. Harris is going to run the ball. He gets on the outside. He comes across the goal line. Touchdown, Seminoles! 3-yard touchdown run by A.J. Harris.
And he used every bit of that 6'5" frame to stretch that football across the field, or across the goal line. I'm sorry. It's a well executed play, and now you can see just right there, just a fresh set of legs, and what it gave you there, and we're able to get the football in the end zone.
Tyreek Slayton is going to kick the extra point, or attempt the extra point. There's snap, hold is down, kick is up, and it is good. 3:19 left in this ball game. Crossett 26, Osceola 20. We'll take a timeout. Let our sponsors get a word in. Back in 1 minute.
Huddle House of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Huddle House has been serving up fresh and hot home-style meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for more than 60 years. Huddle House is the host of family and friends brought together by good food, cooked to order, and served from the heart. Go by and see store manager Michael Henderson at 4563 West Kaiser in Osceola, or contact him at 870-563-6099. Huddle House of Osceola is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Superintendent Alfred Hogan and the Osceola School Board wishes all students a great school year. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with an equal opportunity to be successful. The 2020-2021 school year promises to be exciting, with reflections of the past, anticipation of the future, and a pure determination to make a difference. The Osceola School District says, "Go Seminoles!"
And welcome back, Seminole fans, to Seminole Stadium. Seminoles have just scored on a 3-yard touchdown run by Anthony Harris Jr. Tyreek Slayton's extra point was good, 26-20. 3:19 left in the 4th, and the Seminoles look like they're going to kick the onside kick. And we'll see what happens here if we can get this onside kick.
And that's certainly what it looks like.
Cross is going to take a timeout. They see it, and they're not prepared for it, and they're going to take a timeout. So we'll take one more timeout with them. Back in 1 minute.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation.
Osceola City Council member Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Sandra represents the Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2. Sandra spent 35 years volunteering with the youth in our community and promises to keep fighting for a brighter future for us all. Sandra's motto is Prayers for Our City. Sandra is asking for your vote for re-election for Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2 on November 3rd. Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Located at 1460 West Kaiser, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, and they are a member FDIC. You can contact branch manager Greg Reese at 870-622-0400. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor.
And welcome back, Seminole fans, to Seminole Stadium. 3:19 left in this ball game. 26-20, Crossett hanging on to a 6-point lead. And I think you'll see the Seminoles here try the onside kick. And it'd be big if Osceola could come up with it.
We switched kickers. A.J. Harris is kicking, and now it's Logan Slayton. You get the football here, and you're thinking about winning the football game.
Yes, sir. Gonna reset now. They're going to kick a high end over end kick. It's going to hit it at 10 at the 5 and just goes across the goal line. But we've got a flag on the play.
Yeah, I think they're going to get him for offsides. I got to tell you though, Michael, I like that. I like the thought process there. Get the ball deep, get in the end zone, and pin them back and let your defense play. You got a couple of timeouts.
Going to move it back to the 35.
Go back to the 35-yard line, kick it again.
Once again, we want to thank everybody for watching the Seminole Nation here tonight on our YouTube page and Facebook. Everybody listening on the Sudbury Radio Sports app, we appreciate you listening to us. What a great first game. No matter how it goes, we've got a good first game. It's going to let us know kind of where we're at for both teams, and they know what they're going to have to work on to get ready for next week. I know for us, it's not going to get any easier. Belial is going to be a heck of a ball team, well coached, and they're coming off just a stunning loss over at Nelton. But nevertheless, they'll be ready for Osceola, and Osceola is going to be ready for them. Slayton's going to approach the ball. He's going to shank it off the left side of his foot. It's got to stay in bounds. Oh, me. And it don't. And
yeah, there's an opportunity to recover it there if it just gives you the right bounce. But it's all about defense right here, Michael. You can't let them get a first down. You got a couple of timeouts. You got the ability to get the football back in fairly decent field position. So it's all about doing your job here. It's assignment football right now. Do your assignment. Do what you're supposed to do. Do your job. Get them off the field, and you've got an opportunity. And I got to tell you, Michael, we've seen two really well-coached football teams tonight. Young men that are out here comporting themselves well, all kinds of sportsmanship all over the field. Not one issue on the football field tonight, and that is testament to both football teams. And want to thank Crossett for traveling so well, and all of those Crossett fans that are watching on our live stream. And it's just really enjoyable when you get two football teams this way and watch a good football game.
Shotgun formation for the Eagles. Quarterback's looking over the defense. And there's a snap. Going to give it to number 3. He's trying to get across. He gets across the 50, across the 45. He's going to fall down at about the 42-yard line. That's about a 13-yard gain. Be first and 10 for the Eagles.
And that's a bad start for this series right here. You really needed to hold them to something small in that first play. And you let them get across midfield and get decent field position. You really got to bow your back right here.
Under 3 minutes left in this game, and I know that Cross is going to do their best to run as much clock as they can.
Yeah, Coach is not going to snap that thing until he's under 5 on the play clock.
Shotgun formation once again. 4 wide receiver set. There's the snap. Snapped on the ground. Quarterback's going to pick it up, and he's just going to fall at the 50-yard line. It's a loss back to the 49. I'm sorry, the 49-yard line.
And that's a big play there. And
about 7 yards, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This is going to take you down under 2 minutes before they snap the football again. I know Coach Carter's thinking I need to save one timeout for offense, but he's not going to be able to go another down without taking a timeout.
4 wide receiver set, shotgun formation. There's the snap. Gives it to the running back, and they're all over him. You got to put him down, get that ball out of there. It'd be great. There's a whistle. Finally stops the ball.
I think you got to think about taking a timeout right here. You've got them backed up. And it's going to be right at a minute when the ball's snapped again. And
be third down, Bobby.
And I understand the thinking may be that I need those timeouts on offense.
Gotta watch
unless
him.
I'm wrong and there's only one, unless he's only got one
Right.
timeout left.
Right. 4 wide receivers set here. Gotta be careful.
And I got to tell you, Crossett snapping the ball too early.
There's a snap. Quarterback's gonna look to throw. He's gonna go deep. He's got a man, and it's incomplete, Bob, and that's a gift.
I think
That's a gift right there.
Nick Charles has been beat deep twice tonight. He wasn't going to get beat that time. That's good defense there by Nick Charles. He's stride for stride with the receiver.
1 minute 4 seconds left. Stops the clock, Bobby. I don't know. If I'm the coach, you know, I'm not throwing the ball there. I'm gonna at least make you call a timeout.
You know, he's looking. He can put the ball game away there, and that's, you know, there's a lot of, you know, there's just a lot of different. Football's changed so much, and it's become such a different game that, you know, he's looking to put it away.
Punt formation for Crossett. It's a low. It's a high. He needs to just get out of the way. Everybody needs to get out of the way of the ball. Let it bounce. There you go. Takes a Seminole bounce. Keep on rolling. That's a good job there at the 50-yard line. Osceola's going to have excellent field position, Bobby, at about the 50-yard line. Wow, wow, wow.
I got to tell you, that's a gift. That's a gift. You're at the 50-yard line. Great field position. You got 1 minute and 4 seconds left. Everybody's got to be moving to the line of scrimmage. You got to be hustling.
Clock didn't move. I think that's what they're talking about right now. They're having a huddle in the middle of the field. I think they're saying that the clock didn't move.
It never moved. There was 1 minute 4 with the snap. I don't know how they're going to determine how much time should run off. They're not going to change it.
I would think they got to.
I think what the problem there is that they don't know. They don't know what should have ran off. But the clock should have started on the snap.
Well, they're not going to let anything happen here. They're still down here talking.
Yeah.
Referee standing here. You got one referee talking to the coach.
Yeah, they're gonna try to fix it, I think. Looks like he said they're gonna run 5 seconds off.
Man, you're good. You read them lips that far?
No, he held up 5. He had his hand.
Man, if you're reading lips that far, man, you got it going on.
Yeah, they're gonna take some off, and that's the right thing to do. I mean, he got 5 or 6 seconds. That's the right thing to do. The clock did not move, and it should have on the snap.
Hey, nevertheless, Bobby, 56 seconds. Seminoles got an opportunity. Here we go.
Took 8 seconds off, but that's.
Hey, still, here we go.
Right.
No mistakes here. Let's just get the ball down the field. Dontavian Littleton's your quarterback. You don't need it all right here. 5 wide receivers set. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's still looking to throw.
Oh, you can't do that.
He's going to get out here. He's looking. He's got a man, and it's complete at the 30. He's out of bounds at the 29-yard line. That's another first down, and Seminoles, good job there by Dontavian Littleton. We're at the 29.
Good job by Landry and Clayton bringing the football in. Dontavian cannot take a sack.
No.
He can't. He's got to resist the urge to tuck the ball and run as well. Can't run the football in the middle of the field. He's going to have to throw it away if it's not there.
29 seconds left. Clock is stopped on the out of bounds. 5 wide receivers set. Don't have to make no. You ain't got to have it all here. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's still looking to throw. He comes out here. He's still looking to throw. And we got a flag in the middle of the field. It's complete down to about the 15-yard line. But I promise you, we're going to have a hold here.
Yeah, it's number 54. I don't have his name. His number's not on our sheet, but he just basically tackled the defensive lineman for the
Kamarian Brooks, 54.
Kamarian Brooks. He wrapped him up and form tackled him basically. And that really hurts right there, Michael, because you got a solid positive play. You're deep in Crossett territory, and man, you just can't afford that right there.
Ball's going to come back to the 42-yard line. Got to get all the way down to the 20 to get the first down. So that's a 22-yard first and 22.
Same thing here. You don't have to have it all at one time. Your first down. It's just go get what you need to get on the first down and then move the football.
And there's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. And he tries to throw it out here, and it's going to be incomplete, intended for Anthony Harris Jr. And that's a good job there of getting rid of the football.
Yeah, that's an excellent job by Dontavian getting rid of the football. And, man, Crossett brought a linebacker up the middle and really gave the offensive line of the Seminoles fits. And Dontavian's cramping up a little bit.
You have to carry him off the field right now.
I think he's gonna stick it out. I do.
5 wide receiver set once again. There's a snap. Quarterback's gonna look to throw. Still looking to throw. And Don Taven, that's a face mask. He missed it. And he's gonna throw it, and it's incomplete. Incomplete. They missed the face mask.
I don't know if he got him by the face mask or the jersey, but it was certainly way up there high.
Yeah. Maybe y'all can still hear us.
No, they can hear us.
Guys, just hang on. We got a video problem. We're still gonna let you. You can hear us. So 42 on the 42-yard line, 3rd down.
14.8 seconds left.
Yep, got to get. You're gonna have to throw it towards the end zone. Gonna have to try to get it towards the end zone here.
Yeah, you're only gonna get 2 plays out of this at best. At best 3. So you gotta make some yardage right here.
Hey, we do understand we don't have any video. Just hold tight. There's a snap. Quarterback's gonna look to throw. Throws it over here, complete to Anthony Harris Jr. He falls down at the 32-yard line, and we got a timeout on the field. 7.8 left. Timeout, Osceola. Ball is at the 31-yard line. It's going to bring up a 4th down, 4th and 12 for Osceola, and they have called timeout with 7.8 left. Did we lose her too?
I don't know. You know, that's a good play there. You dodged a little bit of a bullet there with A.J. Harris going back into the middle of the field. You have to use that timeout, but you're in good position right now. You're at the 31-yard line. You got 7.8 seconds left, and a quarterback with a strong arm that can get the ball into the end zone. Folks, just bear with us. We have a little difficulty with our wireless feed to our camera. Jade's working on that feverishly, trying to get you back. There's 7.8 seconds left. The ball's at the 31-yard line of the Crossett Eagles. It's 4th down for the Seminoles. It's going to be the last play of the football game. Coming back on the field, Don Taven Littleton is your quarterback. We've got 4 wide. Jonathan Stovall is in the backfield with Don Taven. He's on Don Taven's left.
Yep.
And
okay. Yep.
We've got a timeout.
Yes.
Crossett.
Okay, we got a timeout anyway, so it's fine. I don't know what happened, man. I looked up and saw it flashing. And welcome back, Seminole fans. We are having a video technical problem here.
And the clock just moved. It was 7.8 seconds, and now the clock's moved to 7.1, but it's 4th down and 12 for Osceola. This is going to be the last play of the football game.
I don't know if we reach that far, man.
This will be the last play of the football game.
Folks, we do understand we've got a video problem. We are sorry. You can hear us. We can find out where it goes.
Turn that on and off.
What's that sound? You hear a sound?
All right, folks, we're back at the.
Lost her again.
Osceola's back at the line. 4th and 12, 7.1 seconds to go in the football game. There's a snap. Don Taven Littleton back. He's going to throw it deep into the end zone. And it's going to be knocked down, incomplete, intended for Anthony Harris.
0.6 seconds left, so we're going to get another opportunity.
Well,
it's 4th down.
4th down. It'll be Crossett's football. It was a well-thrown football by Don Taven Littleton. AJ was there to make a play and double covered in the end zone, and Crossett just made a play to save the football game. Folks, this has been just a very well-played football game. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulty, and we understand that those on the radio app are having the same problem. That's a problem at the radio station. But this has been just a great football game, just so well played by both teams. And Osceola under Jamie Carter for the first year and in its first football game is played really, really
We'll
well.
go again, Denise. Yes. All right, we're back, guys. Like I said, I don't know what happened here. We lost video. We lost our audio from our Sudbury Radio Sports app. But as Bobby told you, threw the ball to the end zone. It was knocked down, and it's going to be the final 26-20. Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me? Man, I don't know what's going on.
Folks, and what we're going to see right here is kind of the new world COVID-19 virtual handshake, guys across the field congratulating one another. I got to tell you, both coaches need to be proud of their football teams. Osceola went down early, got behind in the football game, and just never quit. Just never quit. Coach Carter has instilled some toughness in this team, and these kids are ready to play, and they fought back. They fought back hard. Defensively, I thought they played a really good football game. But it just come up short. Just come up just a little bit short in the in the week 0 opener. Osceola versus Crossett. 26 Crossett, Osceola 20. And folks, again, we apologize for our technical difficulties right there at the end of the game. I can assure you if that pass had been completed, it had been much worse. But again, just a very, very well played football game for both teams. Both teams did an outstanding job and really, really represented their respective school districts well. And now we have video again. At least you can see the field, and that's the Crossett football team down there. And there are your Seminoles. They are going to discuss it with Coach Carter, and I'm sure go back to the drawing board and go back to work first thing next week and figure out what they can do better and what they did well, and get prepared for the Belival Chickasaws next Friday night in Belival, 7 p.m. We're still trying to get contact back with the radio station. For those of you on Facebook Live, you've got your picture back.
Can you hear me, Denise? Okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay.
And
okay. And we're back, folks, with the Sudbury Radio Sports app. We just got connection problems. We've had all kind of stuff happen here in the last minute and a half. We apologize about the video, but nevertheless, also it's going to fall 26-20 here tonight to a good Crossett team. Also had the chances on numerous times on defense and just couldn't put it in. And at the end, we had to throw up there at the end zone and just couldn't bring it down. But nevertheless, hey, first game under Coach Carter is in the books. Bobby, take a 26-20 loss, but there's a lot of things that you saw positive for Osceola. A lot of things we're going to have to work on, and I promise you, a coach like Jamie Carter will get that fixed.
That's just like I said when you were trying to take care of the problems with the radio, and you saw a team that didn't quit. They kept fighting. They never stopped. Even when they were down 2 scores late in the football game, they just continued to fight and continued to fight and continued to fight. So I think the future is bright for this Osceola Seminole football team. I think Coach Carter will get it done, and I think that we'll see great things out of this season.
Folks, what we're going to do here, we're still having some technical difficulties, and we want to thank everybody for standing by. Very, very apologetic to the end of the ball game. Everything else seemed to work good all night long until we get towards the end of the ball game when everybody wants to see what's going to happen, and then boom, kind of like the satellite TV when the rain hits. You're like, man, why does it have to happen now? But nevertheless, it did. We apologize for that. Folks, we want to thank our sponsors for being with us on the Seminole broadcast. We appreciate you so much. I want to thank Ms. Denise Berg back at the Sudbury Radio Sports app for keeping us straight all night long. We've had some connection problems there. We'll get that worked out. I want to thank Mr. Harold Sudbury for allowing us to do the stream on his radio station. I want to thank Jay Gonzalez for all his hard work tonight. Gage Eflin on the camera, Bobby, I appreciate you so much for everything you've done here tonight. Those guys, media, going to take a 26-20 loss here tonight, but nevertheless, the Seminoles will learn from that, and we'll be ready for Belial next week. Folks, we'll be at Belial, 7 o'clock game time, Chickasaws and the Seminoles. We'll be on the air about 6:40 from Belial, and we'll bring you all the game. You can see it on the Seminole Nation Facebook page and the Seminole Nation YouTube page. You'll also be able to hear it on the Sunbury Radio Sports app. So, thank you so much. I know we didn't do a post game tonight with Coach Carter, but we wanted to make sure that we gave him plenty of time to be with his team after our first game and not bombard him with trying to do a post game interview. But we will start getting them back up and have more of that for you on the Seminole Nation. So
we may even add some things this year. Just might be surprised at what we come up with.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. So for Jay Gonzalez, for Gage Eflin, Bobby Eflin, and myself, Mike Leffin, for Danny Bird back at the station, we want to say good night from Seminole Stadium, and we'll see you next week at Belial.
Huddle House of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Huddle House has been serving up fresh and hot home-style meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for more than 60 years. Huddle House is the host of family and friends brought together by good food, cooked to order, and served from the heart. Go by and see store manager Michael Henderson at 4563 West Kaiser in Osceola, or contact him at 870-563-6099. Huddle House of Osceola is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Osceola Council member Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Tyler and his wife Carolyn are lifelong residents of Osceola and alumni of Osceola High School. Tyler is fighting to make a better Osceola. Tyler is running for re-election to the Osceola City Council, and let's support him in making Osceola prouder, stronger, and better. Osceola Council member Tyler Dunnigan wants to remind everyone to get out and vote on November the 3rd. Osceola Council member Tyler Dunnigan is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Located at 1460 West Kaiser, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, and they are a member FDIC. You can contact branch manager Greg Reese at 870-622-0400. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation. Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
Osceola City Council member Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Sandra represents the Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2. Sandra spent 35 years volunteering with the youth in our community and promises to keep fighting for a brighter future for us all. Sandra's motto is Prayers for Our City. Sandra is asking for your vote for re-election for Osceola City Council, Ward 2, Position 2 on November 3rd. Sandra Brand is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 563-5700. The Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007. Sandbar Grill features certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong Osceola residents and welcome everyone with a smile. Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Superintendent Alfred Hogan and the Osceola School Board wishes all students a great school year. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with an equal opportunity to be successful. The 2020-2021 school year promises to be exciting with reflections of the past, anticipation of the future, and a pure determination to make a difference. The Osceola School District says, Go Seminoles!